What up, y'all? Tell Leon dying, you feel me?
Get over here!
Hey, this the platform, bitch. Hey, this that platform shit.
Finish him!
Yeah, who's the best when it comes to this game? If you with the Mortal Kombat, I'ma leave you in flames. This the platform, I knock a bitch right out of their shoes. A street fighter till I die, I hit like Ken and Ryu. I punish niggas like Tekken 007 with a weapon. Teach a fuckboy a lesson, I'm double dragon, no wrestling. Shoot the 3 and cross you over, you can call me 2K. And the devil may cry 1,000 times, but watch what you say. Because this is my Call of Duty, so by now you should know me. Cut a motherfucker in half and then slide out like Shinobi. Steal your car and catch a charge, fuck it, this Grand Theft Auto. Double dribble around a nigga and let the blood stain follow. This the platform, yeah, this the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah, this that platform shit. This the platform, yeah, this the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah, this that platform.
Go with the first Friday night.
Yeah,
What do you say? Call it out.
remember I put up my Game of the Year doll picture? You're like, oh, fuck out of here, Mike.
I was joking with that
What
one.
the hell is
That was funny.
happening?
I know.
That was funny. Oh, I was surprised you kept
And we're live, everybody. Welcome
I
to
know.
We're
I'm
live.
like, I come back like, what the fuck? Oh shit! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform. Episode 132. We are talking probably one of the most terrible microtransaction campaigns I've ever seen, at least in my lifetime. As you know, we're getting ready to shit on in 2K20. That's what we're
Everyone
gonna
else
do.
did.
We're gonna add we're gonna put our piece on it because that shit is unreal. We're also
cards the original.
oh
the
my
loot box.
god. We'll get into it, and we'll also I want to show the people the trailer, and this is what companies think of us. So we'll get into that. We'll talk Pokemon Masters today. We're probably going to shit on that too, but I do maybe
Terry's
because
like,
I am a
yep.
Pokemon fanboy. When it comes down to it, I do like some parts of it, but I think the overall package has some explaining to do. We're also talking the Joker movie. I guess it's getting good reviews and shit. I don't know, other stuff too. Whatever else we're talking about, Cyberpunk, shit, and Mixer. Okay, all right. So let's get into our introductions. Let's start with the Rage Queen, Cool Cat Terry. What's up, and what you been playing this week?
Hey everybody, it's Cool Kid Terry from Twitch. I've been playing Anthem because Anthem is life. And I've been playing Torchlight. I finally beat that main game. It's been on my backlog for like a decade.
Okay.
But,
100
almost
years.
a decade. Almost a decade. But I finally beat Torchlight, and I played Blair Witch. To answer your question earlier, King, I did Blair Witch for my premiere of Fright Night for 2019.
I can't
and
fuck
I
with
think
it.
it went pretty well. But that game was meh.
I can't fuck with it. Even if it's meh, I don't know if I can fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like Blair Witch had me fucked up.
As someone who is easily scared, absolutely hates horror games, I found that game to be lackluster, not that scary. It had a couple little jump scare moments, but for the most part, the game wasn't what I expected it to be, and I was kind of disappointed that it didn't meet what my expectations.
What's the game with the candle more frightening than this
Yes,
game?
that fucking little wick game was 10 times more frightening than fucking Blair Witch.
I was like, that don't make sense, but okay. All right. What's up, Christopher Hart? What's up, Craig, man? What up? All right, man. Craig, every time I see your fucking avatar with that Xbox shampoo, you have me fucked up, man. All right, well, welcome, Terry. Glad to have you today. Next up, we got...
Craig did it to be funny, but the fact that he hasn't changed it and it's been on there for months means he
I know, it's fucking with me right now. He's doing it on purpose because he knows it triggers people. That's what it is. What's up, Alucard? Next up, we got Platinum Godfather. What's up, man? What you been playing this week?
What's really good, everybody? Yo, it's your boy Platinum Godfather here. Just been on it, just been consistent and getting better every single day. in Mortal Kombat 11 as we are entered ourselves in a tournament for stage 1 this Wednesday, I think at 7:45 or so. So you guys will probably see me streaming by then. So we are getting better every single day, just competing in high level competitions, just trying to better ourselves as a former opponent as a Jax player, as he was one of the top 8 in the Celtic tournament. If you guys missed out on it, was a competition that was going on.
That shit
So
was dope as fuck.
I'm happy to see that Jax was really intimidating. He, the person that was playing as Jax, was really doing a top performance as he was like basically doing what I was doing, but he was doing it way better than I was. But in that sense, goddamn it, we are playing Mortal Kombat 11. There might be some other games we might be playing, but we are narrowing it down and focusing based on our channel. That is going to be our main focus: fighting games, Mortal Kombat 11. With Garrison,
I will vouch for Platinum. You know, he is kind of a killer with motherfucking Jax.
Kind of, I am.
Kind of, but you know, like you said,
once
once he grow up and buy it on PC, he can come see me. You know how that is. Because all he got to do, I got to buy a whole console to play. All he got to do is buy the game, and he can come see me.
Once you broke some balls, I'll try to get better then.
I'm already better. That's why I'm asking you to get the game and show me what that Jax got.
Can Chad take a light from him saying he was already better, which is really not? No. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So nobody's listening. Anyway, thank you for being here, sir. Appreciate it. Next up, we got King. What's up, man? And what you been playing this week?
What up, everybody? This is King. Last Thursday, I officially returned back to streaming on Twitch, and I finished Doom, ready for that sequel, and then I'm gonna be starting Wolfenstein Youngblood.
Ooh, Doom Eternal. I'm definitely hyped for that shit. You know, so and it's open world and everything. So you know, I think they said it's like 50 or 60 hours for Doom Eternal. You ready for that? Are you ready for that?
I'm ready.
Hell yeah, I'm ready. I want that shit today.
Yeah. I want Cyberpunk today also.
You co-op in that Youngblood, man?
Probably not. I'm going single player.
Ooh, that game is built around co-op.
Yeah. We'll see.
I've heard some crazy things about Youngbloods. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But you got to tell me what you think about it. Let me know if it's trash or not. Because if you're playing it and it's good, you're buying it on PC or what?
I got it on PC.
Okay, all right. Well, then if
I played it, I thought it was pretty decent. It's just, that's definitely a game that it's designed for co-op. So playing it solo, I think it's not going to have the same feel. I think it's going to be a little more weaker.
Well, I might buy it, man. So if you do stream it out. Well, if you buy it, if you have it, I'll buy it, and then you can stream it on your channel.
But if he has deluxe, you can play with him for free.
I do.
Oh, really?
Then you can just download the trial and play with him for free.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, but listen, we'll run some, man. We'll run it on your channel, man. Hell yeah. So, you know, because I don't want you to do solo effort and you start saying this shit sucks, you know. So, all right, cool. Look, now I'm on tape saying that I'm going to play. That's all right. Well, welcome, King.
Thank you.
All right. Next up, we got Big Mike. What's up, man? Fuck you. And what you been playing this week?
What's going on, everybody? Boy, Big Mike here. I've been Pokemon Masters, been playing Gears Pop, and I've been playing Blair Witch, which I'm finding fantastic. I'm in chapter 9, I think. And
Big Mike likes terrible games and shit.
I think it's fun.
How are you still on chapter 9? You were on chapter 9 when you said you were playing, and now you're still on chapter. These chapters are like 4 minutes.
I know that, but I stopped at chapter 9 and I started watching wrestling last night, or started afternoon. But I'll probably pick it up.
I literally played that whole game from start to finish in one night because it was not that long.
Well, that's you. I mean, I'm sitting here getting immersed and enjoying the
immersed. Whatever.
And Terry's like, no, fuck that shit.
He's like, fuck getting immersed because I don't want to get fucking immersed. And the other game I've been playing, and I know I'm probably going to get shade from Danny over here. I've been playing Pantsu Hunter.
Huh?
Yeah, both of you are like, huh? What the
I don't
fuck's
know what the hell that is.
It's a visual story novel. Basically, you're
Exactly. We know what it is. It's a
Yeah.
hentai novel.
You get to pick out the panties.
You
anime
get the
novel.
panties, right? It's the
So you
hentai.
get to pick out the panties.
That's why it's
Yes.
called pantsu.
Okay.
It translates to
Pants
like
is-
pants hero or something. It's like trouser
looking-
snake.
Wait, is it that one where you run around as a pair of panties?
No.
No, but he has that game too.
No.
He has that one too. He has both. Don't let him fool you. He has.
Alucard has been watching once in a while movie. I mean, not the movie, but
When he says immersed, he means he's using one hand. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying he's doing. He has one hand on the controller.
Before you shit on the game, it's about a boy looking for love, and the only way he can find he has to go through women's panties.
That makes no goddamn sense.
That makes no fucking sense. Oh my god, and Big Mike probably got the deluxe edition of that. You know he does, man.
I got a review copy. That's all I
I
can say.
cannot believe.
Sounds like
Review-
you're breeding
review
a young
copy.
stalker in the making.
I did. I got it through Keyman.
You know he didn't. He bought the shit fair and
You want to
square.
go check?
You know he did.
I'll show you the link.
And he
You
has
can
somebody
sign in.
Photoshop
I
a
don't need to
receipt.
see it. I gotta
Right.
just make sure you upload this shit then.
Yeah, don't fucking upload that shit. Don't
I mean, it's already on our platform.
Oh,
If he got it from the thing, he has to upload it.
Yeah, I mean, it's linked to our platform. This whole.
How come you didn't put it on DualShockers fucking platform? Goddamn. Yeah, that's it. Why you throw it up on our shit?
I put it on our thing. We got the prologue already up there.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
my god, man. This dude.
It's right there. It's got 20 views already and 3 likes.
You know what I'm saying? He's already down too, and I'm gonna take one away from chat. Even if y'all didn't see it, y'all
He
peeked.
likes it from all
Just
over
because y'all peeked. You know, oh my god. Big Mike. I cannot believe he threw that shit up on our channel. Pantsu bullshit. I cannot believe it. Alright. Well, fuck you, man. I can't believe you did that shit.
I also been playing Man of Medan. Also, let me tell you about some fucking problems.
Yeah.
Okay, well, where's that? How come you didn't put that up? You put that pantsuit bullshit up, but you ain't put no man
I
up there.
gotta get Man of Medan next, so I can do that for Friday. I gotta get it.
Don't do a co-op.
Yeah, co-op.
No, I want to do it. No, I can't. I'm not going to do any Fright Nights co-op because then I wouldn't be scared. I'd be too busy, making fun of it.
There's scary moments in the co-op.
Nah. I literally did, what
She
was
said,
it?
nah.
Dead Space. I did Dead Space co-op, and I had so much fun making fun of the shittiness of the game that I didn't get scared.
What up? What up, Blue
I've
Rizome?
been playing Man of Medan, and I've had some amazing, especially with co-op. I mean, other than that, that was my biggest gripe. I wanted to do co-op with me and Preston. We were playing on Xbox. We were streaming it on Mixer for DualShocker, and we went and we started the game up. No game audio, no voiceover. We're like, what the fuck is going on? We played for and you guys, man, he's sitting there watching it also. We played for 30 minutes. We're like, how about this? We'll just close the game out, restart it, see if it's the same issue. No voiceovers, no game audio. We're like, what the fuck is going on? So I restarted it the third time. I was like, okay, let me just play single player and see if that fixed the issue. So I went single player, did it, had game audio, had voiceovers, and everything was working kosher. Game crashed once after I started it, but on that, it has some tech issues, and even DualShocker said
The whole time I'm just writing rip.
Rip. You're writing it, but as you say it, it's really delayed.
I mean, I was having some fun with it. I was having some fun with it. You guys,
Am I still delayed?
Yes, dude, you're on
Really?
super martial arts movie.
Well, I was having some fun with it.
Right.
Like Brandon said, you can ask him. I was making my own, dialogue for the game.
Why don't you just put subtitles on?
Oh no! Michael's sound audio sounded like he was getting busy with himself.
Oh my god.
This motherfucker. Hold on. Brandon, I swear to dude, literally, only thing, Brandon, you're missing is the psh, like the sound effects. Like when you're fighting, dude, because like you are on martial arts movie status right now with your delay, dude. Like,
let me tell you though, the chat. Brandon,
see, my thing, it shows me actually my mouth is moving on mine, and
you're not.
You're not for us, dude. You're like
maybe a couple seconds at the most.
Man, I'm thinking like 20 seconds.
He's on here like a Kung Fu Master Samurai guy. Like
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Everything looks fine on my end.
Really?
Yeah.
So
say something, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon, say Big Mike is an asshole.
Big Mike is an asshole.
Yeah, there's huge delay.
It's super delay. Yeah, super delay for me.
It must be your guys' potatoes.
Brandon, leave
my potato.
Maybe it'll fix it.
My potato.
If it's happened to Platinum, it's happened to me. It's happened to Danny.
Because if it's happened to everybody, it's probably going to catch up to me. So just leave it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like a damn virus.
Go ahead and drop out. Come back in, Brandon. Go ahead and drop out and come back in real quick.
Alucard
that dude shit was, I don't know.
Yeah, you know Alucard. He goes, Alucard says Man of Mundane sucks. He goes, but it's good for jump scares.
Okay, yeah, he said there's a delay. See, Alucard confirmed there was a delay. All right, Brandon.
Are you here, Brandon?
Yes, I'm here, you son of a bitch.
All right, there we go. It's on. It's good now. And speaking of that, what's up, Brandon the whole man? How you doing, man? And tell us what you've been playing this week.
Honestly, it's me, Brandon the whole man, and honestly, all I've been playing nonstop, I can't even put it down, is Gears Pop. Like, I've been playing that shit like nonstop.
Gears Pop? For real?
Yes.
You know what? I will. No, don't do that to him, because you know what? At least that's better than that Pokemon Masters that Mike's promoting.
That's true.
What's up? Mike loses a life for playing that game.
I'll give you your life back. But I'll take another one. Okay, so you've been playing Pop. You've been playing Gears of War Pop. Okay. All right.
Button, can you mute, please, dude, when you do that?
That's like, God, that just his nostril cavity is infected.
Well, lately, the past 2 days, yesterday I was doing fine. I was recovering from an allergy attack I had at work last.
I saw that on your Twitter.
Yeah,
I
think it's the fall allergy season's upon me that's starting to affect me.
Fall, you gotta love fall.
Time to get those allergy meds, then, man.
You're right, man. Because you sound.
I got some nasal spray. I just gotta use
Zyrtec.
Man, stop that.
Zyrtec, the neti pot, all that good shit.
Yeah, he needs all that shit. Yeah, you do. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my podcast. I'm the host here at the platform, and I've been playing some Control. I played a little bit of Remnant.
Hold on. You forgot Platinum.
He already went.
Platinum already went. Platinum already went. Yeah, so let's do that.
My bad.
All right, so appreciate that though. Like I was saying, I've been playing Control, Remnant. I played Pokemon Masters. We're going to talk about that after NBA 2K.
Are you getting booty clapped in Remnant?
Yep, a little bit, tiny bit.
Oh my!
Little bit. Hey, I'm getting my booty clapped to Control too. Like, goddamn, Control is like, what the fuck? It's hard too. Like, I don't understand. Wow, it's like I thought I bought these games like, yeah, I'm about to enjoy. And then now I'm getting booty clapped. I'm like, fuck. I leave Control. I go to Remnant. I get clapped there. Then I go back to Control. I'm like, god damn, I'm still stuck at this fucking checkpoint. You know, shit. You know, I'm frustrated, but I'll get through it. So that's what I'm playing this week. So yeah. All right. So.
Money. So like,
I forgot to mention it, but I was also playing Poke MMO. It's like they take like the old school Pokemons from like Game Boy.
Now that shit looks dope. Yeah.
And they put it into like an MMO so you can play through them cooperatively with people. That was cool. I'm working on Fire Red right now in there.
That is actually dope. I watched a little bit of it too. It was pretty dope. All right, so today
For me, it was always Squirtle with the Blastoise.
Squirtle. Okay.
Squirtle. 2K.
You sound just like him.
I do. I can do Squirtle. All right. Big Mike giddy as fuck. All right. 2K20. Shut up. Oh, here we go. Let's not do it. Big Mike, please. Big Mike is officially in danger, and the show has just
Already?
Already. Already.
Shit.
Okay, so 2K20. I feel like we're in a parody universe. Like, you know how we talk and we bitch and we moan about microtransactions, and we say, you know, well, all you got to do is avoid it. You know, you don't have to do this. You have those arguments, and you say it can't get worse. Yes, the fuck it can. And I honestly think that I thought it was a joke at first. When I first was informed about this trailer that I'm about to show, I thought it was like an Onion joke. Like the Onion was running ads. And it was like, you know, ha, we got you. This shit ain't real. But it is 100% real. So let me pull this up for you guys so you can fucking see this blatant bullshit. It's just amazing to me, you know, that this shit is a thing. Like, this shit actually happened. This is a thing.
Always EA. Always EA.
Always EA. It's always, and EA is the main culprit behind the shit. Like, that's what they do. They go, yeah,
you include that with FIFA also and everything.
The shit is fucking tragic. So here is the trailer for my team. For NBA 2K20, and I want you to spot where they fucked up. Okay?
Did you realize that, Danny?
You said what?
Turn the audio down also so you don't get copyrighted.
Oh, because the music, right?
Right.
Fuck. All right.
Yeah,
Okay, so you see the guy here, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm fake playing." And he pulls out a fucking, you know, they want to get you with that first. They ease you in. They're like, all right, you know, the packs are back. So you get to open packs to your heart's content. You'll never get who you fucking want. Right. You know, so they're like, here's the pack. So now they make it seem like as soon as you open up a starter pack, you're going to get this amazing fucking, you know, like this dude lying his ass. Oh, I just got Tracy McGrady instantly. No, the fuck you didn't. You know, so now we got this shit. It's like a rewards panel. Everything started looking more casino as they go further into this trailer. Now look at this shit. Okay. That's pachinko, right? Like, what the fuck is this shit? In this game here. And look, and you know this shit is super fucking phony. Nobody is this goddamn hype about this shit. I mean, look at this. Go ahead, Big Mike.
Well, for one thing, it's not a big surprise because this was in the game last year as well.
Dude, but look at just look at this. You know, like let's okay.
It should have the prices right on top.
That's so he's that hype, right? This dude can't look. Now look at this. Now this is where. This is probably... Dude, I swear to God, when I saw the screenshot for this, I thought this was absolute...
Now, that's new.
I thought this was a fucking lie, dude. I was like, look,
that was absolutely stupid.
Dude, I said, this is Photoshop. This is like some bullshit.
You got slot machines?
We got slot machines.
So, the slot machines is what? You pick your character or pick cards?
We know EA is not. We saying that this is like the EA type shit. This is the
Yes.
This is the ebb and flow. You have EA when they do their shit, and then you have this is where Take Two is saying, you know what, hold my fucking beer. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna put you in a casino. Let's go,
dude. So they got this dude. He looks away. He does it. He pulls the handle on the. Let's go back here. So who does this? Like who is this fucking hype about playing slots in a basketball game? Look at this shit. Dude, that is not fucking. That is so not realistic.
Nah.
I'm about to fucking chuck right now. Like I cannot.
See, this is why I don't get any NBA games.
I mean,
it's not that bad. I mean,
dude, look.
It's not that
not
bad.
only that, look, dude, look at this, man. First of all, hold on.
A wheel to spin.
Dude,
I mean,
they have their own. They have their own wheel of. They have their own wheel of misfortune. Look at this shit.
No, I mean the wheels in it last year as well. I mean, I didn't spend no money on all this shit.
Look at this dude.
But you gotta work harder just to get to, you know what I'm saying, get the stuff you need.
Dude, they make
it all behind that shit. Like, oh, you want to, and it's random generized too, so it's not guaranteed.
No,
dude, the odds are so fucked up.
Don't weigh me.
Dude, listen, dude. This shit is not.
Now the other thing is, with this stuff, it doesn't really matter to you on your playing my career, because all this stuff you're seeing is for it's a whole different game on NBA 2K. That's all that is.
I highly doubt that.
No, it is.
Hold up. They just showed. Hold on. They just showed you getting players that you can use.
Yes, that's for my team.
Okay, that's what this is, dude. They're saying this is all in my team. MT. Look at the wheel. My team. Big Mike, what the fuck are you talking about?
Listen.
That's what he's saying. He's saying it's for my team, not my career. It's
there's my career, then there's my team.
It's a separate.
Yes, they're separate.
MT microtransaction. That's what this means right here.
In Madden, they had MUT, which is my ultimate team, where you build a team of your favorite football stars. That's what this is. This is where you build a team.
And then you take it to play online.
Yes, you take it to play online against other online.
Yeah, but people like to play people online. So,
it can be pay to win. Yes, and I played it with Alucard, but we didn't dive into it and play with our money.
They're trying to make it seem like this dude in one sitting got every legendary and ultra in the game. Like, come on, man.
Like in Alucard, most people don't even play my team. Everybody plays my park.
They can kiss my ass. How about that? I'm trying to understand what's
I'm not defending
here.
it. I'm not defending. I'm just
It sounds like a little bit. You're like just because it was some of it was there before that is there. What the fuck are you getting?
The thing is, if they're going to advertise their game, why is the whole ad about the My Team feature and not the rest of the game?
Right.
Yeah.
They're super pushing this one. They want people to play this.
Oh yeah, because that's where the money is. They want you to come and gamble. Put your coins in the slot.
People are going to get the wrong representation of the game. They're going to think the whole game is this because that's all they're advertising.
It'll be up in the 80s or 90s when the game gets released. It's always in the 80s.
Wait, what?
The NBA is in the 80s?
It's always in the 80s.
2K?
2K. NBA 2K is always up in the 80s, 85s.
User score or critic score?
Critic score.
Oh, okay. He clanked that up. He cleaned that up like a motherfucker. Because, user score is like a red 1.0 on Metacritic and shit, dude. Stop playing, man. Like, dude, you should see the Steam reviews for 2K19, man. The shit is in orange, man. It says under. It's like overwhelmingly negative fucking reviews, dude. That shit, man.
Like Alucard said, they advertise each section separately. I think a couple months ago they already advertised like my career.
dude, they shouldn't even have pushed this narrative, man. Like,
I mean,
it's
hey,
Peggy.
remember?
What is it? E, right? It's E for everyone, right?
Yes.
And Peggy
got a 76 for PC on Metacritic, so they did not stay in the 80s.
That's
right.
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 Doesn't matter. You didn't specify, so therefore you're wrong.
Right. You know, and
You didn't say PS4 only. They're gonna be in the high 80s.
I didn't just say PS4 only.
You didn't say anything. You just said that they're only in the 80s. So you're wrong, Mike. They're not.
Exactly, and you know, and it's just the ratings on this game too, and it's like E for everyone, Peggy 3, for Europe.
I'll probably pick it up. I always do.
Oh my
course, waste
god,
your money.
man! I'm not fucking picking shit up.
Okay, so you picked
I'm
that
not
up,
supporting
you
that,
won't
man.
pick up the WWE game?
Man, you know what? Angry Joe did it.
I always play. I ain't gonna lie. I always play NBA with a la carte.
But why waste your money though?
I'm not wasting my money on that
I actually
shit.
have fun with playing. I actually have fun playing. NBA with a la carte and my other friend.
No. I'm not.
I mean, that's you.
No. Listen, man, sometimes you have to take a stand. And I know you probably love
I
basketball
might
games.
get
and
the
shit,
new
man.
wrestling game if it's good, because ever since 2K took over, I've lost interest in all of their wrestling games because they have like mini games and a whole bunch of other bullshit in it that it killed it for me.
The 2K19 kind of did like a good
WWE's
story.
And I don't like the way they've been doing the campaigns. The campaigns have not been good in my opinion, so they haven't interested me.
Well, I pre-ordered the 2K20 for WWE to see how it is.
Well, no.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting too, man, because
I'll wait for
you will have a casino in that game too. You'll probably have
As far as I'm concerned,
They don't have a casino, Mike. They don't have
like
slots.
They don't have the casino. They don't have the slots, but they have the same format of where they want you to buy their VC.
The VC, the packs.
Yes.
You know that shit is the same shit. And
Yeah, I never buy any packs.
That's fine. I mean, that's fine. That's you. Like I said, it's just like NBA. A lot of people
But the
don't
thing
play
is,
this.
what happened to the days to where, like, like I'm gonna bring up Tekken for example. Tekken, like, you play and you don't like these features like the volleyball or the bowling ball or the chess, those type of things to where you don't have to pay money. And this is back in the PS1, PS2 days to where it keeps that longevity of the game.
Yeah, that's before greed set
and now they like change the whole game up to where like, oh, you want to play these features, but you want like also bonus stuff. I want you to pay some money if you don't have the credits for. I'm like,
we
what?
want you to spin the wheel. We want you to
What
play
happened to just
pachinko.
playing shit for fun on the side in the same game? Like I remember people were playing the shit out of the volleyball on a Tekken Bowl. Like fuck versus. We striking with like what I'm saying, like Paul because we know he's strong, or the Panda. It's just so ridiculous. It's like
what happened is that's our generation, and then
right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that's
the new age generation of gamers. The younger kids now, they want everything now, and they don't care if they have to pay to play.
Man, they need to bring that shit back, man. Like, nah,
that shit ain't never coming back because dudes spend money. I mean, look at this. They thought this shit was okay. Like they thought. Creating a video representation of basically a casino in your basketball game was okay. They thought that this was good. They said, we're going to put this out at 1080p, 60 FPS, so people can see these beautiful fucking slot machines and
the bad thing. The bad thing is about it that the younger generation now will pay like $500 just to get all this stuff. Like they did. I heard one of my friends say their son spent $500 on Fortnite just for the dances.
Oh, for sure. David on the show, he talked about his kids. He give them allowance. They don't do nothing but buy fucking Fortnite shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and this is what they prey on. This E for everyone. And if you look at the ratings, like if you actually go to the ratings council and look at their website on how they rate, it technically 2K should be rated teen or mature. because it says that any depiction of gambling.
No, it should be rated adult because it had gambling involved.
Well,
Not teen.
if you actually look at the ratings, it can
Right
start
now,
it should
I'm just
start
saying what
from
it
it should
should
start
be.
from teen.
Yeah, it should be.
start from teen and up, but really it should be adults only. Because that right there, that is literally a slot machine. Like, there's no way to fucking sugarcoat that shit and say, well, it's a wheel of luck or pachinko. No, that shit is gambling. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You take real money, you buy those coins, and then you can gamble. That's exactly what the fuck it is.
It's your favorite thing that you like to hear. It's a surprise mechanic.
Oh.
Don't fucking ever say that. You know what I'm saying?
I remember we talked about it. They went to court about it. They approved of it. So I mean, you might as well suck it up because
you don't think it teaches? It does. It does teach you to gamble. It does. If you look at the scale,
I know it teaches you to gamble.
It does. If you look at the kind of like the key to the slot machine on the left, it shows you what the pairs are. Like, you know, what you need to match. What are the probabilities of matching? Like, that's teaching you how to gamble. I mean, it's showing you that you have to pull the lever.
It's pretty much all a real slot machine has on it.
Exactly.
It literally is the only thing different is you got
real slot
NBA.
machine just shows you what things you need to get to win different things. That's literally what they have on there.
So instead of money you're winning on this game, you're just getting little cards of players.
Right, and just because it doesn't have table games still doesn't mean that gambling isn't in it. A slot machine is gambling. Like,
they have the slot machines.
Yeah, slot machine is blatant. Like, you can't deny that does not look like a slot machine. Like, that is 100% slot fucking machine. And it's just outstanding what people think of us. Like, Take-Two, they're like, we don't give a fuck about the consumer. We know they're fucking idiots. What we're gonna do is
they're targeting mostly the sports fans, where sometimes they could be mindless in their own.
What's up, John?
Outright. Like, you know, they're gonna buy the game every year, like people buy Jordans every year and shit.
Well, and like the younger kids, like 7 to 10, will like NBA and then go, oh, what's this, and just start spending money. They're like, oh yes.
They'll constantly spend money, more and more fucking
they
money.
start learning about the slot machines and
gambling. That's what I'm saying. That's why it should be exactly. They literally learn how to play it, so should be rated adult. I don't understand why the rating board gave that rating of E for everyone. They tried to say that they were made aware of the actual ad, but you know, they put the rating in consideration, and that was kind of like really all they said. Like, they didn't really explain. They just kind of put out a press release saying, yeah, we rated it what it was, and that was how we came to the conclusion with no fucking context. So I thought that was really weird and disrespectful as well.
Oh, look at Terry smile. Like,
what? Oh, here we go.
Persona, for the record, I was here last week. I was just late, but I did tune in.
Her cheeks are turning rosy there, Danny. Her cheeks are turning rosy. Watch.
Oh my God, Big Mike.
Mike, your cheeks are redder than mine.
Oh shit.
Look at Brandon. Brandon's bright red.
I think that's the alcohol.
Brandon's a damn radish.
We know what's in there. That's
exactly.
It's a can of pop.
Rum poured in that bitch.
It's that fucking Polish vodka.
Hell, you already know. Sliver, you got some Slivovich in that bitch. All right. Yeah. So Persona's here for Terry for sure. But yeah, you know, I just, it's unbelievable to me that this shit is a thing. Like, I just knew it was fake. I was like, I'm going to be exposed on the show. It's going to be a joke. I'll take that joke. I'll take my life if it's fake. It's true. You got it. You wanted slot machines. You got it. You got it, guys. You can pull the fucking lever to your heart's content until your wallet shrivels.
You can pull the lever, and what's the other one that you can do?
machine,
you can
drop the
push
ball.
pachinko. You can drop the ball. So
Drop
it's
the
almost
ball,
like
there you go.
masturbation. You can pull the lever. You can drop your ball. You can spin the wheel. You can do everything but play basketball. That's what the fuck they want. They want you to gamble and do. The basketball is part 2. Part 1 is the money. We want your fucking money, you know. So that's what you guys got. NBA gambling 2K 20. That's what the fuck you got. You got slots. What's up, Valkyro? So you know, it's just
don't get me
mind
wrong,
fucking
and this is
boggling.
not just for the NBA 2K because it's just like the recent spotlight of it, but it's also like other sports games as well.
FIFA, Madden.
FIFA for
Madden?
sure. Madden.
What's the other game? Battlefront. When they try to do the exact same thing, push out to that
Battlefront.
shit. So
Dude, it was like
it's
every
not
week.
Just it's
Isn't there
anything
a hockey
affiliated
one
by
also?
EA, they're
A
going to
hockey
enforce
game?
that because they know it's a popular game.
NHL.
Yeah,
NHL.
NHL.
EA is putting it in all of their sport games, though.
Yeah.
Right. I wasn't saying. I'm saying like not just that though, but you know, what I'm saying
So it's not just
everything-
EA doing this
Right.
stuff.
Anything
2K
that's
is doing
affiliated
it.
by
Yeah.
EA, and some people, you know, might follow
But
suit with
2K,
that shit.
but 2K is not affiliated with EA.
I know, but
Right,
EA
right,
is
2K's
like part of it.
I know EA is just like it's like they're like the masters of microtransactions. It's like whenever you mention it, you have to mention EA, even if they don't publish the game. It's like you feel like EA
You have to
is at
group
fault
EA
anyway,
in it.
right? It's just like you know EA because EA is like
EA had a meeting. They're like 2K. We gotta talk to you guys.
hell yeah, you know they
Right.
did.
The only thing that doesn't seem to have more
You have a
effect on
great
it is like
product, and we
WWE.
feel like you guys are missing the mark on getting, the most out of your share. So this is what you got to do.
I mean,
That's what you gotta
It's
do.
like, you know
Slot
what, EA,
machines.
you got something. You know all about the bottom line, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna make ours much higher.
The only game I could think
That's
of
what
that doesn't like enforce a lot of that is WWE. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's coming.
They only
though.
offer that
It's coming
season pass.
soon. It's coming soon.
I mean,
It's
I'm not
2K.
gonna buy it no more because I felt like I got screwed out of that bullshit. So it's whatever.
It's coming soon. It's coming
Why do you
right
get
right
screwed?
for you. Yeah.
I have
yeah.
listen. I have fun playing WWE 2K, right? But it's
Oh,
just
I
the
watch you
fact
stream.
like when I try to compete, I really put my all into it for that competition, and it turns out that was flawed, just based on someone affiliated with the company already, and they automatically won. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was bullshit.
That
When
shit
it
was
came
shady.
down to
That-
that wire.
WWE, when 2K took over the WWE, stuff after THQ dropped it, and then 2K picked it up. That was the first and last. That was like the first 2K that I got, and that's been my last one. I haven't bought one since that. I
Did
was
you
like,
ever
nah.
play the Superstars, whatever one, where they were just huge?
Yes, I did play that.
That shit was trash.
I'm waiting for,
It was funny with all the people were just.
I'm waiting for
was-
retro.
I
waiting for
like that
that
more than 2K. I'll tell you that.
I think
I'm
the
waiting for
last
that.
great
Yeah,
one
that
was
was
like SmackDown versus Raw. I think.
Yeah.
I think that was the last great one, and then
I think it was WWE All Stars or something.
Yeah, so where they
All-Stars,
like
yeah.
have oversized.
whack.
Yeah, there was like
bodies.
everybody
Yeah.
looked like fucking Gears of War bodies. Yeah, I didn't like
Yeah,
that shit.
That like seemed like pretty enjoyable.
It had some cool
was fun.
moments, but that shit was
It was fun
like.
to screw around with.
But then it's
I
like
mean-
once you realize that this shit is trash, it becomes trash. That's how it was for me. It was like I played it, I was like, oh okay, and then I just looked at myself in the mirror and was like, that game is trash, and I just stopped fucking playing it.
I would say the
That
best
was
one
a
is the
classic
Raw
like those
versus
Game of Thrones.
SmackDown, and you had
No,
the GM
the
mode.
wrestling games went downhill.
Yeah.
They've gone downhill. Like they just keep getting worse and worse. So like I haven't bought one in a long time.
Does anybody remember when they tried to port the 2K to the Switch of the wrestling game, and it was just god awful?
That was
Word.
bad.
It was
That
like,
was
what
a-
is this shit? Everybody
That
looked like
was
they was on fire. dude.
Alacor,
I
hell
didn't
yeah,
understand.
Blitz, NFL Blitz on the 64.
Yeah.
I
Or you
wore
go
out-
to the arcade.
I
Or
wore
you go to
out
the
the
arcade.
thumbstick on my controller playing that game. I played
Yeah,
it so
me
much.
too. I did too. That was one of my favorite football games of all time. I love Blitz.
I love
That
Blitz.
was the best. Hit you with that Sub-Zero play, you frozen, you chilling, you frosty. You know, hell yeah. Damn, I'm about to go download an emulator for that bitch.
I like Blitz and I
Plays
like NFL Street.
Look, can you imagine? Look, before games became microtransactions, we had everything. All you had to do is put in a code. You can unlock all the Mortal Kombat characters in Blitz.
Basically, you just put
And
that
shit.
shit.
Remember
on
that
your
shit?
and load that shit.
Yeah.
I used to have big heads. Motherfucking, you can put in codes for like, you can continue to beat a motherfucker up after you tackle him. And shit, I used to love that shit. Now you have to pay $5
Yeah, that
to
was
enjoy.
free content back in the day.
Yeah,
Now
remember
you
that
have to pay
shit?
extra.
That's $5 now for the code, per code. Now and shit. So
And there's
it's
20
sad.
codes.
Yeah, it's sad and pathetic, and I think it's a slap in the face of us consumers. It's super pathetic, and I won't be supporting it honestly. And I actually like 2K basketball. I think the game itself is good, but with these type of practices, I can't fuck with it. I've already fucked up with Crossout. I had put some money in Crossout. You know what I'm saying? And,
Oh my goodness, dude.
Yeah, but that's when you fucked up, and you start thinking about it like you go, all right, I supported the garbage. Now, luckily, Crossout was free. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you have to pay to play it. It's free game, so it was like, all right, well, I guess you could. They got to make some money somehow. They can't just, but. Still,
so my question is,
and they don't force them on you either. He chose to buy a pack.
It wasn't like it was like every 5 minutes. It was like, please buy coins and shit.
Well, that's the thing with NBA 2K. Also, they don't force this shit on you.
Are you fucking? Hold on. Let's do this.
They do not force. They do not force
you
you to
say
play
I was drinking? How about this motherfucker?
Oh yeah, life gone. Are you saying that NBA 2K does not force you to? You mean the VC? You telling me that VC is not a thing?
It's there, but they don't force you to buy it.
All right, so you lose a negative now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're dead as fuck.
No, I'm not.
You are absolutely dead, Big
I'm
Mike.
speaking facts because they don't force you to buy. I mean, it's there, but they don't force you to buy this. You can play the game and earn. Hold on, you can play the game and earn the VC for free.
This dude is not even. Dude, just because you can earn 1 VC per game and shit costs 28,000 VC, dude, that makes no sense. This is where I can tell you haven't played 2K for a while. You earn more than 1 VC a game. They changed it. I know, because of the outcry, because of the forced motherfucking struggle. Because if you struggle, you can struggle through it. Yeah, you can play NBA 2K for 50 years to unlock a haircut. You know what I'm saying? But dude, come on, man.
So
dude,
I'm right.
It's built into the game, Big Mike.
Built into the game.
There's paywalls and hurdles that they put you in. No, you are.
If the grind, I haven't played it, so I have no opinion. But how bad is the grind? If the grind is ridiculous, then they're kind of forcing your hand.
It's ridiculous.
If the grind is a manageable grind, then no.
It is not a manageable grind. It is not. It is not.
It is a manageable grind. I did it. I got my dude without paying any money up to a 90 on NBA 2K19.
How long did it take you to do it?
Yeah, then give him his lives back. Like,
how long did it take you to do it?
But
how long? I mean, what does it matter how long it took? I mean, it took some.
If it wasn't a grind, if it was super easy, it took you what? 1 day?
It didn't. It took me more than 1 day.
2 days?
It took me more than 2 days.
3 days?
It took me already like 3 or 4 months, but it's. I mean,
damn.
Are you fucking serious right now?
It's a pretty nice grind, but...
I mean, I'm not.
This dude said months to get one player to 90, and that's not that. Are you fucking serious, man?
3 to 4 months to do that. That's a pretty heavy grind. Like,
so I mean, people do grind games all the time.
Yeah, but I would expect.
24 hours a day.
Like I said, I haven't played it, but for me,
dude, you have to play.
You have to grind on multiple characters on your team, right? I would expect.
Just one character.
Just one character?
Yeah.
You don't have to level up the other characters on your team.
No.
Just one. Well, then that's fine then. If you have to do all your characters, then I would expect you to be able to grind them out in a month.
Right.
But if you only have to focus on one, and that's the way the game is, then it's fine.
I don't know. I mean,
bloody believe this shit.
I
can't bloody believe this bullshit. I can't bloody believe it.
And
What the fuck is going on here? You sound
also-
bloody stupid. What the fuck is going on? You sound bloody stupid, Big Mike.
I'm not stupid. I'm telling you the
You
facts.
sound bloody stupid. You
And
do.
I think everybody disagrees with you right now, Danny. You're trying so hard.
Oh my god, man.
And also, every day, once a day, when you log in, once a day, you get 1 coin to go to the wheel in 2K19 to spin the wheel.
Oh, they give me a bloody one coin. Can I get more porridge with my coin, please? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Well, like I said, I didn't lose all my lives.
Oh yeah, you did though. 100%. Oh yeah.
No, the chat.
I say when he lost his lives earlier, yes, but when it comes to this thing, I say give him back. It sounds like
I still got 1 life. I still got 1 life.
manageable.
It's manageable.
It sounds like
I still
it's
got 1 life.
manageable.
It's manageable.
And I hate grinding games.
Then I'll take that one. I'll take that one away from Terry. All right.
I don't know anything about the game, but from what everyone's saying, it's a manageable grind. So if it's manageable, then give his life back.
manageable gun for sports fans.
And it's manageable for everybody.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
I mean, but
I'm not a
I don't know
sports fan.
anything. I'm not defending
It's
it.
fucking
I'm not
tragic,
defending it, 'cause
man.
I don't know anything about it. I'm just going off of the chat, and the chat all says it's manageable. It's not as bad as you're making it out.
I think it's manageable for the people that's sports fans. Like, oh, cool,
No, it's
I want
not
to get
just
to
for football.
90. They're not even at 100. It's just fucking 90.
90. I know. They couldn't even round out the fucking numbers. Like,
It's not just for sports fans. I mean, anybody can do it.
No,
It's like
no,
any game.
No, I'm saying for sports fans, for people that play that shit, for sports fans, I'm saying that because I'm not a sports fan like that. Not to where I would
know.
grind out just to get a level for one character.
That's your character, though.
Shit, I'm playing Mortal Kombat. I'm like at level 70. I'm not at fucking 90.
And the shit is so pay to win. It's like, yeah, the grind is manageable, but then there's like pay to win. Like,
But
no
how
matter
much time how long have you been playing it though, Platinum, to get to 70 on your Mortal Kombat? Probably more than 3 months.
Right.
What's this, the beta? Yeah.
Yeah, so you've already invested
That's
more
what
than
I'm
3
saying.
months, and you've only gotten the
Any
the level
game's
70 on
grindable.
your game.
I mean, look at Terry. I mean,
let's
And
not
you-
talk
you
about
don't
Mortal
have a-
Kombat. Let's not get into Mortal Kombat's
When you-
microtransactions
in a sports
too,
game,
because their
when you
shit is
level up
fucked
a
up
character,
too.
You build your stats for that character. There's no stats involved in Mortal Kombat. You just build the level. Period. You just build the
there's
level.
stats in Mortal
That's
Kombat.
Shut the fuck up. No, it ain't.
Yes,
Dumb shit. What stats?
Exactly.
What stats? You
Now
you
he's
build
got
your
it.
own stats.
Now he has lost
There
it.
is
You
stats in
build
Mortal
your own
Kombat.
stats like as a player
Alright.
to better yourself. That's it. But you don't build no attributes, no HP.
Right, the character
plus
doesn't have
5 or
attributes because
attack
that would
plus
break
5.
the fighting game. That would break it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So here we go. Big Mike's last life.
Boy,
And there we go. Platinum took you down. So now we have that. Yeah, he did. Oh, fuck yes. He just did. He just did.
I haven't played
you
the
can actually
newest
get
Mortal
here
Kombat.
to better
I
your
know there's
stats.
no stats.
But you have the option to use that in the
What
fight.
stats are you talking about? Please, let me know, please. What stats like that help you get HP plus or anything that better
Right.
your character?
Give us those, Big Mike. Give us
Let
those.
me know.
There's
Please.
years. There's
Exactly.
Years
So here we go. So valid life taken
no,
and death has
Is
happened.
it like
That's what I'm
Injustice?
saying.
Is the newest Injustice?
That's an injustice.
No,
I'm
right.
talking about Mortal Kombat. We talking about Mortal Kombat.
But the same people
Injustice,
made
yeah,
it.
you build
Same
stats
people
for
made it.
whatever.
So did they put that system in the
it's
newest
the same
one? I haven't
system.
played it.
It's the same-
No.
Terry.
What are you talking? What
Terry,
stats are
Terry.
you talking about?
There is no stats that affect
Yes,
the
there is.
characters. That,
Yes, there is. There's the
What
same.
stats?
Harry, it's the
You
same.
talking about like the AI
Hold
that's
up.
already in the
Let me
game,
speak.
like to where you
Shut
get
your mouth.
allocated?
Hold on.
Shut your mouth.
If they have
Shut
the
your
thing
mouth.
that Injustice
Let me
has where you change your outfit and change your your stats, then he's
Big
right.
Mike.
No, the outfits has nothing to do with the stats.
Yes, they do.
It's
They build
what
up
you
the
unlock.
stats. No,
It's what you unlock
No.
with a character. That doesn't
Hey,
help
Mike
improve
is
your
right.
character at all.
Mike
It just
is right
changes the character
again.
cosmetically.
Mike is right again. Mike is
It
right
changes
again.
the character cosmetically. It doesn't improve on the character
Yes,
whatsoever.
it does. Yes, it does.
In Injustice, they had stats on the stuff.
And you
and
had
they had
the
it in the new one. Then
Right. But in Mortal Kombat 11,
I just know that
Yes,
when you
it does.
played
Mortal Kombat
Injustice
11 has it.
Online, when you played Injustice Online, you had an option to turn that off so you couldn't have better stats.
Thank you, Dreology. And he's
So is
a
that what they
player,
did?
and he plays more fighting games than you do. I bet you right now he'd kick your ass. But yes,
That dude got passionate. Boy, he got passionate, boy. He got passionate, boy. He got passionate.
Unlock arguments to boost your certain moves. Yes.
No,
Oh.
no. Well, take a life from him again, because
it's
when
true.
you level up, like when you level the character, you level your player card, whatever the case may be, it has nothing to do
Yes,
with
it does.
unlocking things to better your character whatsoever. Not
Yes,
in Mortal
it does.
Kombat, no, it doesn't. Like
Yes, it
you can unlock augments, but that's along the way.
I'm
You can
saying
unlock
no.
augments freely by any means to help the AI in
Nope.
AI battles.
No, that's
You know-
not true. You can take that. You can take those arguments and go PvP against other people, and they have the
AI,
no,
AI,
no, no,
AI,
no, 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 no.
You really
no.
want to do this?
Yes, I'll do this. I'll do this.
You
I'll do
run,
this.
and the chat is
It's
right
gonna
there.
be embarrassing
Hold
for
on,
a platinum if Mike
hold
is
on.
right.
Terry,
Because
Terry,
platinum
Terry.
places.
Hold on, Terry. Remember you and I used to play Injustice. Did it not?
Yeah, why you keep bringing up
Hold on.
Injustice? That
Hold
has
on.
nothing to do with Mortal
It's the
Kombat.
same
You're talking about
system.
Mortal
I
Kombat.
know. Let me finish. Let me finish before you get triggered. It's the
You're
same.
triggered.
It's the same damn system, just like Injustice 2 had. You have the option. Terry, remember, you have the option when you and I faced each other. You can turn it off.
I hated that shit. That's why I
You
didn't.
can turn
That's
it off.
why I stopped.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. I got it right here. I'm on Mortal Kombat's website. Augments in Mortal Kombat 11 give you different little bonuses in single player and or AI battles. And I say and or because some are only AI battles, some are only for single player. And some can be used in both. None of them are available in online matches.
Yes, it
so
is.
Platinum is correct because I'm on Mortal Kombat's website, and Mortal Kombat's website says the augments do not help you with online matches. Big Mike.
Let me finish. Yes, they do. You have the
How? I'm on the fucking. Here we go. So, like I said, life lost.
No, I'm not.
Game over because I'm on Mortal Kombat's site, and they're saying that that's not a thing. They're saying for Mortal Kombat 11. They're saying for Mortal Kombat 11, if you have a match online, the augments do not apply.
Yes, they do. You have
No, it does not, bro.
Yes,
How?
you do.
Danny,
Please let me know how.
Show us so.
In the Justice,
So we
have-
can
Can we get a video proving it that it does?
You
Like,
have
please.
the option.
Can we get a video?
You have the
So we can
option.
Shut this shit up.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I think there needs to be a video.
Let's just drop this for
You know what
now,
I'm saying?
Mike, because you have the game. How about this, Mike? How about after this, you record yourself doing it? Can you
Dre.
record?
Dre, you have time? I'll do this with you, Dre. Because you have the option to turn them off and on, just like in
That's for
Injustice 2.
competitive. For competitive, right?
What the fuck are we talking about?
Hold on, wait. Competitive, where you can change your variations.
And that's
Competitive.
the arguments. That's the arguments I'm fucking talking about.
That's not arguments, you idiot.
Yes,
Oh my God.
yes they are.
That's not
Yes, they
arguments.
are.
When you have the option to turn it competitive on and off, that's for variations. For
No, there's also
competitive is used
no.
a strict
And the
variant.
variations are
You-
for your
You
fucking
use a
argument.
strict variant
Nope.
to where you can change out
Nope.
moves.
Nope.
They have an option to turn it
Nope.
on or
Let's
off.
just drop it, like I said. Like I said,
That's
have him
it.
record it. Have him record it. If he can show video proof that you can do in the game, then that's done. And if he can't, then it's still done. And then we'll know who's right, who's wrong.
All right. Well, your death
That
will
just
be
sounds
on
that
hold,
way.
Big
I'm
Mike.
not dead. I'm not dead. Like I said,
But if it does prove that what you're talking about is bullshit, Big Mike, I got a surprise.
Record
for you.
it. Do a stream
But
with Dre or
if
whatever, and
it
show
proves that
Please
Platinum
let me know.
is wrong, then Platinum will lose a life
my
beginning
lives.
at the
All
he
my
put
lives.
all his life. So he put all his lives on the line. So we got Big Mike's special surprise
Just do a tutorial.
against.
Don't have to play the game or anything else. Just
Well, he has to go online. He has to go online and play a match with augments. He has to go online and play a match with augments.
With Dre or whoever, showing proof that you can do that.
Yep,
That's
go
all you have
online
to- that's all
and
you
play
have
with
to stream is
augments.
showing
That's
proof.
what you want to do.
That's it.
Go online and play online with augments. If you can do that, you'll survive, Big Mike. If you don't, you already know what the next step is. But if Platinum is wrong, Platinum will lose all his lives, and he will do a punishment on the next episode.
Like,
so how about that?
The gear.
Yeah, just record it.
So just record it. Just put it up on put it on the channel.
Record it.
Do it on the channel.
Show
and we'll see.
Everything on. Do a little tutorial. Show where all the augments are and where you apply them, and then show proof that you can use it online.
And we'll see.
And that'll settle it once and for all. Okay, and then now we can move forward onto the next topic.
Exactly.
Which is another triggering
triggering topic. Pokemon Masters. So, for those of you who don't know, I'll pull it up on my fucking phone.
Count yourself. Count your blessings if you don't know.
Nintendo has been. It's triggering. Nintendo has been really pushing forward kind of their business model on mobile. They've been releasing a lot of games. There's games coming up, like Mario Kart Tour. That's coming up as well. But they have this Pokemon Masters. It's out on mobile, and
I don't trust it one bit. I don't trust
Nintendo. It's partly my fault, and the reason why I say that is because I've always wanted Nintendo to be money grubbing, because I feel like Nintendo would give us everything that we demand from them if they just be money grubbing, and they did. They said, "Yeah, we'll fucking be money grubbing. We'll do that, no problem." And so now they got shit like this. This is what you would call like a gotcha game. And the reason why I say that, and this is not just Nintendo doing this too. There's a lot of mobile gaming companies that do the gotcha style. And what that is you would you would go to the like summon shop basically, and then you would pick sync pair basically is their summon, and of course you can like summon 10 and get a guaranteed fucking 5-star or 4-star. You can summon 1. I think there's like a guaranteed if you pay the money. If you buy, because they have different diamonds. They have free diamonds and they got purchase diamonds, of course. You see, it's already sounding bad. And if you got paid diamonds, you could do one. If you pay for the 100, you can do that, and you can get. I don't have this shit, so. You can get a guarantee.
And they have certain ones that you can only get but pay. You can sit there and grind to your heart's content. You'll never be able to buy them in game unless you buy the paid diamonds. They are set behind a paywall.
See, the one thing that I had a kind of issue about is when you're setting it up, it says if you agree to this that they have their access to your private things.
All games do that.
Oh yeah.
All the mobile games, especially Pokemon. Pokemon is really intrusive.
If you do the same thing when you're red.
Look at what if you look at the permissions list for Pokemon Go, you'll be surprised at what it has.
Gears Pop told you that they have access to your pictures, your media, your social media, everything. As soon as you hit the OK button.
Okay, so Big Mike, remember they give you a bunch of diamonds at the beginning when you first get the game? Okay, so I never spent them, right? So I said, all right, let me just see what it would be like if you did like a 10 summon. So I kind of like grinded out just a little bit to see what it would take. And they say you get a guaranteed like 4 or 5 star when you do the 10, okay? So this is who I have, right? And not really all that fucking great. Like, I mean, I did the 10. I think the best one I got is this.
I got
fucking whatever that fucking Pokemon is, a Whirly Pea.
It's all RNG though. It's all RNG though.
And it's gotcha elements. It's that same
it
old.
has gotcha-
You have
it
to
has gotcha
fucking.
elements.
You have to fucking summon till you die, until you get the ones you need. It's that same philosophy. It's that
And
same
and
shit.
literally, there's some ones that you may need that you can't get because those are behind a paywall. You can't.
You have
grind
to.
for them.
Yep.
You have to use real money to get those ones.
That's crazy.
And it's just so fucking insane. I was kind of hyped when they were talking about Pokemon myself. I'm like, all right, 3-on-3 RPG. All right, I'm down for it if it's dope.
Like, I'm super new to Pokemon. I just started it last week, trying to get into it. And so Mike was like, they have this new mobile game, so I went to go try it out. And the big thing that sold me on trying it was that they advertised the co-op feature. And I was like, oh, so I could get like 2 friends and we could do like 3-on-3 battles against the AI or whatever. And we could have fun. I was like, okay, I'll try this out. And then I was like, what? I literally was playing through this game trying to unlock the co-op, and I could not get the co-op unlocked. And then
I'm waiting on it too. I'm like, what the fuck is
someone's
happening?
like, when they looked it up, and they're like, yo, we don't get co-op until after we beat Chapter 11 in the story. And I'm like, what? So it's a fucking endgame feature?
What?
It's an endgame feature. You can't
Hold
do
on.
co-op.
Hold on. What?
I was pissed.
We can't play
I
co-op
was
right now? I have
pissed.
to beat the game first to fucking do it?
Yeah. I was like, what is this shit? The main reason I got it was to play with people and stream it and have fun, screw around. And then we find out that I can't even do it until I beat the fucking game. And I was like, I ain't playing this game for that. Like, the game isn't that good. Right? Oh my gosh. I was like, no. I was so mad. I uninstalled it on stream. I went and I gave it a 1-star review.
You said you uninstalled it on stream?
I uninstalled it on stream. And on stream, I rated it a 1-star. And I, put all of my grievances in the review. And then I proceeded on stream to go through other people's reviews and critique their reviews. And that was my stream. Basically bashing the shit out of that game. But,
it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Oh my gosh. I just started Pokemon, yes. I started with Fire Red and have Charmander was my start. So, but yeah, so I'm brand new to Pokemon. I don't know much about the lingo and all the things you can do in it. So, I'm super
well, Pokemon Masters damn show ain't the one to do.
And, so yeah.
That is not the right one to do.
No. So, yeah, no, Pokemon Masters was horrible. Yes, the Alucard was there. He saw me do this shit. He saw me. He
uninstalled that bitch on stream.
What do you mean, Chapter 11? I was like, I was skipping through all the dialogue and everything, trying to get through it as fast as I could to get the co-op, and I wasn't happy. I was like, nope, this game is dead to me.
When I drew that 10, and it was like I was hoping I was gonna get something. Maybe they'll give me something good. They gave me dog shit. Like, I truly don't have good characters.
I had to ask, did you spend money on it?
No.
No, they gave you diamonds, and if you log in for,
I didn't even spend any of the diamonds I earned for free. I uninstalled that game right before that point.
If you log in for like 2 days, or if you do certain things, they give you diamonds. So I just went down the list to see what were some of the achievements you could get diamonds.
For every quest you finish in the main story, you earn 10 to 30. And
10 to 30.
And every time you log in, they give you once a day.
Like 200, 300 diamonds. So
300.
Right, so 2 days logged in. I had 1,600 that I was given free. That was that first initial launch celebration. And then I logged in 2 days, so they gave me 400. And then I logged in. I did the challenges, and they gave me another 1,000. So it was just whatever the 3,000 was. So then I did the pool. I said, let's see what this looks like, and it's fucking.
For 3,000 diamonds, you got 10
shitty motherfucking characters. Yes,
it's all RNG. Let me explain. It's all RNG, so it's gonna be.
I
got fucking who
But
what
is supposed to be getting 4 stars.
I mean,
character get 4 stars.
It can go from 3 stars to 5 stars.
I got 1 4-star. Wait, no, I got 1 4-star. Like I said, which was this character here, Whirlypede. This was the character I got my 4-star.
Trainer.
This bullshit.
You're not really catching Pokemon. You're catching trainers.
You catch trainers and they have
trainers.
right. You catch trainers. You catch trainers and then they have Pokemon with them.
Yeah.
And I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
You catch trainers. Yeah. Your character, Brandon, you are permanently stuck with Pikachu. You can't change that.
Yep. This is my character. Super trash.
You can alter.
I mean, like.
I mean, you can
switch them out. Wait, switch Pokemon out? How? Show me where to do it.
No.
You can only switch your trainers out. Your character is stuck with.
I'm like, change, motherfucker, change.
Your character is permanently stuck with Pikachu, Mike. Is what I said.
I know that. I was agreeing. I was saying you can switch your trainers out. Like I switched out.
What's the point? What's the point of creating a goddamn character if you're gonna switch his punk ass out for some fucking
That's true. That's true. Because literally, what I have to do is I have to go.
You might as well not even have to create.
Go to edit team.
Might as well just have
and
a
then I have to
goddamn
tap.
auction for
Yeah.
trainers.
Yeah, and then I can switch them out and shit, but it's fucking stupid.
I agree.
Like,
It's stupid.
I'm having fun with it. But I mean,
They're completely milking this game for everything it's worth, playing off of the Pokemon brand name. That's all it is. It is a piece of shit scam of a game. Like, do yourself a dollar favor. Don't install it. It's a fucking scam. Don't play that shit.
Terry, like, this shit's scam.
It's a scam.
Scummy as fuck.
It's definitely a gotcha game.
It's a gotcha game.
That's what gotcha games are, though. They're scammy. They are. Gotcha games are scammy, though.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I mean, Big Mike is wrong. They are scammy.
They have shit in that game behind a paywall. You can't even grind out in-game currency to possibly earn it. All right. I can get behind a gotcha game that has the ability to grind and earn it over. But this one, you literally have shit that no matter how much you grind, you will never get it unless you buy it. That's a scam. All right.
Right. Yeah. It is. It's scam. It is hashtag scam. All right.
I'm glad I don't have it.
All games on mobile are gotcha games. Scam.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean just because other games are scammy doesn't not make this one scammy.
My Digimon game, I played hours of that game, and I never bought anything with money in that game.
Okay.
Look, there's another game here.
To me, that's not a scam. But
look, here's one that's not a scam.
You're going to get to a point where you're going to be forced to spend money.
I have one here that's not a fucking.
I haven't spent money on the Pokemon game at all.
Yeah.
Now here's one that's not. This one is not a scam. It's called L Chronicle, and the reason why I say that is because when you go into game here, it doesn't have a gotcha. It's not like a gotcha system. It's not like please spend diamonds to get characters. You don't even get characters that way. That's the cool thing about it. So like if I go, what you do, you just basically, you have to kind of like do their story missions. And when you do their story missions, it'll unlock like these characters and shit. And the graphics is pretty fucking dope on it. I mean, look at that shit. Motion blur, 60 FPS. It's pretty fucking dope. So definitely support those type of games. Like, okay,
I know the
free to play.
Tales game for mobiles or gotcha games.
Which one?
The Tales games for the mobile.
Yeah, that don't fucking say that shit is tragic too, dude. That shit is super tragic, man. The Tales games.
I mean, it is what it is. It's the time we're living in. Cause, I mean, that's where
we're in the times of gotcha games.
Yes, we are actually. We are actually in a gotcha game. It's hard to say it.
We are definitely in the generation where everybody wants everything now, and they're not afraid to pay for it. So that's literally our generation.
Because Brandon, hear me out. Hear me out, Brandon. Because before all these microtransactions appeared in our console games and PC games, they're all on mobile games. And the console people are over there, hey, or the developers working on, like, hey, let's do this because look, this is where it's at. They're making money. That's what we need.
That's exactly what it is. It's a money thing. There's no other thing to it. It's not like, we want to give people more content. No, it's a money issue.
I mean, look at Destiny 2. They're now jumping on the bandwagon and putting a battle pass, Shadow, the new DLC. And if you want to participate in the battle pass, you gotta spend $10 to get cosmetics.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Damn.
So it's all about that money. Nintendo said, "Fuck you, we want the money," and that's what happened.
And who started the battle pass there, Brandon? Fortnite.
I hate Fortnite though.
But I know it's like, okay, he made it seem like you were like the connoisseur of fucking passes. Like, I don't understand.
I'm just saying, because you played Fortnite with me a couple times. But I mean,
Minion Masters has a battle pass.
One time, and I hated it.
You did not. You liked it. You played it. You wanted to play it a couple more times.
No, I like Paladins and that.
It's Paladins, not Paladins.
You know what? I live 15 minutes away. I will smack the holy shit out of you.
All right.
You really can't correct anybody on their language when you mispronounce most things.
Most things, please. Okay. Let's see what we got next. Cyberpunk. Now, we've already had our argument. We've already had our argument about Cyberpunk, but I do want to talk about it. So Cyberpunk. Shut the fuck up, Big Mike.
You in the chat also. Yo, I've actually had people.
I am reading chat, motherfucker, but I'm telling you to shut the fuck up.
We're switching topics, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Then why would you go back to the previous one? Because the chat said something.
Because we're talking about Big Mike here, okay?
No.
All right,
moving on, Mike.
All right, well, here we go then officially. Boom. Any way you slice it. Any way you slice it. Look, he's so fucking scared right now. All right. Okay. So Cyberpunk. There was some good and some bad about Cyberpunk this week. Cyberpunk released a new gameplay trailer, kind of like a. They actually debuted it live as well, but it was like they showed you kind of the fundamentals of Cyberpunk. And I think it looks spectacular. There's some things like how being able to tackle missions in specific different ways that specifically alter the narration overall. And there's so many branching paths, which means that
like I didn't watch it because I didn't want any spoilers. But does it look? It looks good though, like gameplay wise.
Gameplay wise, it looks amazing. It really does. It looks like the shooting looks so good. And you know I'm worried about that because it's like Witcher devs. Can they really make shooting look good? You know what I'm saying? Because they're like RPG guys. But it looks really fucking dope. Honestly, like just the way that the world is so corporate corruption and fucking bleakness. Let's take the power away from the people and put it in corporations and having very, very fucking. Not being able to control your own destiny unless you go by outside means. Like, it's so... The narration on that is so fucking bleak. It's so good.
I got a question. I haven't seen the gameplay either. Is Keanu Reeves like an assist, or do you play as him? Or?
He's actually in the game, and you can affect how you deal with him in the game too, based on your choice. Like he can become like one of your biggest enemy.
He's an NPC though, right?
He's an NPC, yes, but he can become your biggest enemy or he can be your greatest ally, which is interesting. Because they said a lot of characters in the game can be your enemies and become bosses and dumb shit. So that shit's pretty fucking dope. So I thought that was the amazing part. So if you want to check that out, we might do a a live reaction to it tonight.
That gives it a lot of replayability.
I thought John Wick lived. I thought in John Wick. Oh, no.
We're talking about John Wick.
Hold on. You gotta read. Okay,
here we go. Look, I'm about to take it. His last fucking line. Here we go.
No.
Look, every way he's losing it every day. Every time he opens his...
You're not
every time he fucking opens his mouth, he's gonna lose.
I mean, I can because I just watched the fucking John Wick movie. And that's
John Wick
that doesn't give you an excuse.
Cyberpunk.
Exactly. So he's lost that.
No,
there it is. He's dead as fuck.
I'm not dead.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're dead as fuck.
Twice.
Nope,
yeah. You died 3 times already, dude. Here, let's do it one more time. Oh, we'll do it one more time. There we go.
He has a new thing that they're trying out that brings you back to life.
Nope, because I'm not dead. But no, he lives inside your head in the game. He doesn't really do anything.
But he can become your. But no, he's not like physically. But he's like the way you treat him. There's certain things that he'll want you to do, and this and that. And if
you want to speak anything, he looks fucking horrendous. He got fucking down, baby.
Well, yeah, that was a little.
No,
so he's actually like a visual.
He's like a visual aid, yes.
Okay,
but he does exist. He does exist in certain. I don't want to spoil some things because in the book.
Don't go in.
I don't want to go into the book because I read the book as well, so it's like. I don't want to spoil too much if they really stay on that, if they really take on what they had in the book and apply it to the game. I don't want to spoil anything. But your choices do matter. You know what I'm saying? And that was amazing how they explained how your choices matter. It's not just the mission. It's the overall narrative of the entire world that you're playing in. So that, I think, is some brilliant shit.
So it definitely makes you want to think in the game. Of what
it does. You got to really
I think, like, this game is going to be Game of the Year. I already know that. Like,
nope.
It's going to be
What's up, Pudsey?
When it comes out.
Rich is because you can pet the dog.
That was just
I know, that motherfucker. You know he hyped this shit.
I'm telling you, Cyberpunk is going to be Game of the Year. It's going to be very tight competition between that and Last of Us Part 2. Those are going to be the two biggest games next year.
Now, here's the thing, though. Big Mike, now he's kind of salty right now, and this is where the sour part of Cyberpunk's news comes into play. And people were kind of fucking just too triggered over nothing. So I guess that you can't choose, like, you can't physically say, or like during your creative process, like you're male or female in the game. You can't choose your gender, basically. You just build your character based on the gender.
You can make a guy, but you're not going to have male pronouns. That's it.
Right, and that's just the creative character. That has nothing to do with the game itself, because there's even dudes in the game called the Wild... No, they're called the Wild Boys or something like that in the game. So there's actually pronouns for male and female in the game. They're just literally not popped up when you do create a character. So it's super fucking stupid. Because even in the game, like even in the narration during the live gameplay, there were references to male and female.
The pronouns aren't going to define the game, so why get all upset that you can't be referred to as him or her? Who cares?
If you read the book, and I say this to a lot of people, if you read the book, you will know that it's kind of ambiguous. Like the story itself is about corruption. It's not about the ambiguous nature of the people per se. I mean, it does focus on that too, but the overall narrative is what happens if you let corporations corrupt us. And that it bleeds society. That's what it does. You have
and then you're basically creating cyborgs, right? Because like you alter your body with different cybernetic, tech. So you're basically not even a person anymore. You're a cyborg. So you're basically a thing at that point. So why get all tripped up over pronouns that technically don't even apply to you because you're a goddamn cyborg?
Well, dudes is moist. I know if LaLa's watching, she don't want to hear that, but I mean that's what it is.
You're a cyborg. You're not a man or a woman or anything in between. Really, you're a cyborg. You've already negated all of those kind of pronouns already. So
I thought you can choose between a gender class. So
I'm telling you, my dude will be named Delvin Dickener.
Yeah, if you want to make your guy look like a man, you can make him look like a man.
And he will be a Mandingo warrior.
They're going to use non-binary pronouns. They'll say like they and them and stuff. But but who cares?
It's such a fucking non-issue.
It's minor. It's not going to affect the gameplay. It's not going to affect.
It doesn't change the story. Really. It doesn't change the story. There's actually references, like even in the live gameplay reveal that they did, the narrator even said that there were women. Like one of the bosses that they would showcase in the live reveal was a big ass woman, and he referred to her as a woman. He didn't. It wasn't like that's taken out of the entire game. It was just that
No.
first little part. They really want you to be kind of open to who
Yeah,
you want to create.
People are making this into the main focus when this isn't a main focus. Like,
it's literally
focus
nothing
on-
in the game, like nothing.
Focus on what you're doing in the game and how you're playing out your story. Who gives a shit what pronouns may or may not be being used? Like I made this argument in our chat earlier that the podcast here the audience hasn't seen, but like I argued that no one cared when you played Dragon Age or Mass Effect. You never once got referred to as him or her in that game. You were always Shepard or the Warden or Hawk. Or the Inquisitor.
That's true.
You never had any pronouns thrown at you, and no one cared then. So why all of a sudden you give a shit that
Unless
you don't
you're in
have
those
certain
close
pronouns?
interactions and shit like that, then
No, you didn't. You didn't have, even then, you didn't have pronouns. They didn't use pronouns. You were always referred to by your title. That was
your title. Yep. But now when you fucking, that's a little different
listen.
story. But I mean, it just depends on what you're doing. I mean, like, look, Cyberpunk, you can fuck clearly. But what you doing? Bumping uglies? I mean, you're fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like there is fucking. So there has to be some sort of balance between
be what you
that.
want to be. If you want to be a man or a woman or whatever, you know, be what you want to be in the game. Who gives a shit what pronoun they use? You can do whatever you want in the game.
The narrator himself, even with the characters that were created for that reveal, he referred to him as him and her. There's not a kind of like a censorship on gender in the game. It's really not. It's just the beginning. They just really want, when you create your character, to be super open about it. Outside of that, it doesn't change the story. It doesn't change the guns. It doesn't change the characters. It doesn't change the fucking. It doesn't change the politics. It doesn't change. It literally changes zero in the game outside of text popping up when you create your character that says male. That's it.
The thing also with it's like this is just revealing. They still have so much time so they could polish up Keanu Reeves' character also.
Well, yeah, because they're still working on it, right? They're still working on the game.
So the game being over 100 gigs already, right?
Yep, it's already gigantic. Damn. Yep, they're already talking about the game is gigantic.
Well, The Witcher 3 was a gigantic game.
Yeah, it was like 80, 90 gigs, something like that for Witcher and shit. So, you know, I wouldn't expect no less. Honestly, I feel like people who are upset about that must be incels or something. I don't know. You know, they got.
It's just a trigger topic. People, when it comes to like gender and sexuality and things, people make it into a huge thing. And there's times when it is, and there's times when it's not. And when it comes to this game, it's really not. They're just making it a thing.
Oh, I want to include something really quick, and it's related to this issue also. Borderlands 3, that with like in his beast, like they go by that whole non-gender, and you gotta use they.
But
no
nobody
one's
said
bitching
shit.
about Borderlands doing
Nobody
it.
said Borderlands is getting boycotted because
I haven't heard anybody say shit about the fact that they're using non-binary pronouns, you know, in Borderlands 3. So why are we going all up in arms about fucking Cyberpunk?
It's because people want triggering topics. It's like people like Big Mike who bite.
Because people are biased.
They bite the bait.
They're picking and choosing.
They bite the bait.
You can't be pissed off about one and then give the other one a pass. If it pisses you off, then you have to be pissed about both.
I'm not giving
then you just become a hypocrite.
Yep.
It's like it's such a nothing issue with this game. Like
It's
there's other. You can actually take more issues with the game than
I don't care
just
what
that.
pronouns they use. Like I will make the character I want, and I will envision that character in my way. I don't need no little prologue, you know, pronoun dialogue in the damn game to define who my character is.
Because I'm gonna tell you, text will not stop me from fucking every bitch I encounter.
Yeah, I don't give a crap.
Motherfucking and Cyberpunk, I'm telling you, they're getting bot fucked. I'm telling you, I'm not.
Shut up!
I'm fucking until I lose. I said this in
I
chat.
look the way I want to look in the game, and I will, you know, sleep with whoever I choose. No pronoun is going to determine that.
Me and Terry will have an encounter, and we'll see who slept with more people.
Yeah, I hope y'all play co-op in that.
Because I'm telling you, there will be nothing that will stop that dick train that I'm going to provide.
Yeah, I believe
I'm
it.
telling you.
Cyber dick.
Cyber dick. Because like I said, my wife, and I said this in chat, my wife paid to sleep with a vampire. I'm fucking every cyber bitch I could possibly imagine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing that shit.
And you'll be able to do it for free.
Yeah, you can do it for free.
I'm like, look, I'll tell my wife, look, I get the fuck for free. You had to pay for Vampire D. You know what I'm saying? I got Cyber P for free. So it's a nothing issue. Honestly, just go check out the review. And you'll truly see, and for those who don't want to be spoiled on it, but for those who don't care, or they're just like, I just want to see some fucking gameplay, go check it out for yourself, and you'll see how wrong the arguments are, because when you look at the game itself, yes, and I thought it was fucking amazing.
Probably my favorite part in the whole thing was like Sasquatch. I thought her,
and they called her. Her name is Sasquatch. They didn't say their name. They literally said her name is Sasquatch. She's a big bitch, and she's coming for your ass. And she does.
I was like, okay, I like that.
And it was good. And the fighting was good, and you can shoot that bitch back out. I mean, it was pretty goddamn dope. I thought the dismemberment, the fucking shooting, just the bodies and the ragdoll physics and all that shit looks pretty fucking dope. So go check that out on your own. Just go look at it, and you'll see how wrong this argument really is.
It's not going to be an issue.
It's nothing.
If anything, just get the game on PC, because people are going to make mods that are going to change the dialogue.
Death Stranding, right?
Anyway. So then
what up, Logical?
Cyberpunk comes out next year. That's what Terry.
It's 2020. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 2020.
So what do you think?
It's going to be either Last of Us 2 or Final Fantasy.
What?
Final Fantasy 7 remake. He said, "Nah, it's going to be between Last of Us and Cyberpunk. People are going to love Final Fantasy, but it's not going to be Game of the Year."
I don't know.
It's like when Resident Evil 2 had their remake. Everybody loves it, but it's not going to be Game of the Year.
Dudes gonna they get socially wet though for Final Fantasy.
It's going to be nominated.
They do.
It was the biggest.
They get super wet about that shit. Yeah. So I don't know. Them fans, those dudes, even if the game fucking sucks,
might
they'll
be
push
right
that
with that
shit.
Final Fantasy 7. It might get Game of the Year.
I think it might be in the mention. I think it'll be Final Fantasy VII, Cyberpunk, Last of Us.
I'm sure it'll probably win awards. I don't think it's going to get Game of the Year though.
Game of the Year probably Cyberpunk though. What I've seen,
my money is on Cyberpunk, and then if it's not Cyberpunk, it'll be Last of Us.
So we'll see. All right. So Cyberpunk is the shit. Let's see. Joker. All right. So Joker movie is out, or is coming out very, very soon. And there's a lot of reviews in already for the Joker movie. And it actually surprised me, because it's getting like 9s and 10s and 5 stars and thumbs ups and shit.
Well, apparently at the screen they had, fans were like up on their feet just clapping for like I don't know how many minutes. It's how amazing it was.
Wow. I'm shocked. I mean, honestly, I was kind of interested in it because I
keep in mind, it's not in the continuity, the main DC universe. This is his own standalone Joker film.
Yeah,
right.
It has nothing to do with the story whatsoever. It's just his own take on what is it called? What's that terminology called? One-off, onesie. I forgot the.
It's like a spin-off. It's like a spin-off or a one-off.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's an elsewhere film. Elsewhere.
It's like an alternate telling of Joker's story.
Right.
I think the actor in it kind of took Heath Ledger's thing, if I'm correct, and kind of made it his own.
Well, this take was basically on this Joker was focuses on the comedic aspect of it. I guess it was based on a true story of a comedian that's trying to make it as stand-up comic or whatnot. So they emphasize more on that one. I mean, even though it's true, like in the comics, before Joker, like he was trying to be a comedian. Like
he was trying to be a comedian, right? So they kind of stuck to like the original
in the movie,
Joker
they're focusing
story.
mainly on that.
It kind of reminds me of the book that Mike has, like the Killing Joke.
Oh, the Killing Joke was the fucking shit, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Killing Joke was amazing, and how Batman got fucking fucked in that one because they forced Batman to do some shit he didn't want to do. But yeah, I think the Joker movie, I'm super interested to see.
He
it
had
myself.
a good laugh also. Like
He did. Like everybody went from laughter to like fucking scary faced. How he was in the trailer, I thought was pretty amazing in itself. So the hype is real. I definitely
the
do want to
actor
go
is
see
good.
that.
He's a good actor. He's if you've seen the movie No Country for Old Men.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He's
that
a
was
great
good too.
actor.
Yeah,
He
that
lost
was good
50
too.
pounds too, man. He was really.
He did. He lost a lot of weight for the Joker role and shit, and it fits it because Joker's always been kind of a lanky bastard.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like it fits so perfectly.
And not just like he's more to comedy, and so through like his like crimes is going to be revolve against comedy, just like the Joker is. Like everything's all.
I don't know. I think that role kind of messes with your mind.
It has to because everybody who's tried to play like the Joker, they've always said that they felt different. You know, like
Mark Hamill
they've
even
changed.
said that, and he does the voice.
Voice. Yep,
Yeah,
so they're
like
playing
trying to
their
get into that
roles.
dark place just makes you.
Essentially,
Look at
that's
him,
how
like-
Heath Ledger actually like died, because that role takes over you.
That shit, I don't know, but they say Heath Ledger had other issues too. But, but you know, but that could help. You know, maybe he tried to find the darkest place in himself, and it fucked him up. You know, so it's just Joker is always such a sensitive thing. It's like you can either just be super amazing or it can be fucking trash. There's never a middle ground.
Like Suicide Squad?
Yeah, it's like everybody. I was just about to say Jared Leto. You know, when he talk about his Joker shit, and it was like hood Joker. It was so fucking stupid. I think people were just not feeling that Joker. It was almost like a caricature of Joker.
Someone just wanted to be Joker, and so
it's like somebody just wanted to be Joker. It wasn't like that Joker lifestyle. It was just somebody playing Joker. And I think that like when you look at Jack Nicholson when he played Joker, and all those, you know, when you look at those people who invested into the role, it always ends up being so fucking good. It's just that, and I think it was really only one bad Joker, right? Jared Leto, right? Everybody else really
because the one in Gotham was pretty good.
Okay, the one in Gotham, that was old boy from Shameless. He played he played young Joker. Yeah, I mean that one was okay too. I don't know. I didn't think dude's face is super punchable. So it's it is. I mean, but he did a good job. I thought he did a good job. I just personally, it's just that dude.
It's just gonna be like if you're talking about a Batman timeline that Bruce Wayne is still a kid, and so
that's God.
But
that's
Thomas Wayne is still alive, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, so that's why it was just different. But you know, hey. I'm glad that he's getting the props, you know, on this movie because it could have fucking went a different way. Like, if people would have took this movie, could you imagine his career would be shattered right now?
One bad movie can just ruin your career.
It could, you know. Some people bounce back. Some actors and actresses bounce back. Some don't. You know, some just fucking die after it fails. But this movie looks like
Clooney as Batman.
Yep, of course. Which was actually kind of terrible. I didn't like George Clooney as Batman.
Right. Val Kilmer was good.
Val Kilmer was better. Michael Keaton probably my favorite.
I think Christian Bale was good.
Christian Bale was good, but he was like angry, man. That dude, that dude was he was cussing out like his fucking castmates.
What's it? Michael Keaton with where Jim Carrey as the Riddler?
Yeah, that was
Val
days.
Kilmer.
No, Riddler.
I think
Val Kilmer may have been Riddler because I think the only one Keaton had was
the Penguin. Danny
Penguin.
DeVito.
Yeah, he had Penguin and he had Joker. I think that was the only one that
Danny DeVito as a Penguin as a kid gave me nightmares.
Dude, that shit, he looked like a fucking diseased nut. You know, I don't know.
I didn't like that movie. That movie was just weird and disturbing. Like I didn't like it as a kid.
It was weird, wasn't it? It was like
I just couldn't do it.
Especially when he's eating that
And
fish.
why did he have a giant rubber duck like boat thing? Like it's so weird.
It was because it's like, why you have a duck and you're a fucking penguin? Like it was just weird.
Well, because the penguin always used birds. Like he had different kinds of birds all the time.
Yeah.
But the rubber duck was a bit much.
He likes to take baths. I don't fucking know. That shit is weird, you know.
I'm not interested in the movie. I'll just put that out there.
Really?
I can't tell because you're swaying back and forth. You might be interested. I don't know, man.
I'm just being Halo, you know, mind my own business.
Oh, because he lost his life
twice. I'm good.
But yeah, Joker movie. Check this shit out. Check out the reviews for it. I would say
I'll definitely go see it.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
It's going to be it. That's the only clown movie I want.
Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's just scary as fuck. I'm like,
I didn't watch the original. I'm sure as hell not watching the remake.
Oh, we're gonna go see it together, Terry. You and I are gonna watch it. Yeah.
Nope.
Terry's like, hell no. She's like, hell no.
After I'm done watching Terry, I'm gonna fly out and you'll sit down.
I'd rather play Shitty Bear Witch again than watch that.
It's like I'm not watching that motherfucker.
Terry, play Wicked again. Play Wicked.
Play Wick? Yeah.
But Danny, the other show I've been fighting. Did you watch episode 1?
Which one?
Titans.
Oh, Titans. Yes. Titans is good.
Is it really good?
But I still think The Boys is better. If you talk about raunchy superheroes,
The Boys, oh my goodness,
The Boys was the fucking shit.
The Boys to pop off like that. They already started production on it now.
Yeah, for season 2. Yeah, so yeah. I did like the first episode though. It does look good. I give you that, Big Wing. It does look good.
I've seen some of The Boys. But, I'm not into it yet. But...
Oh, The Boys is the fucking shit, Terry.
What?
Terry. Watch that shit.
I don't even know. We watched at least 4 episodes of it, at least.
It's only 8 episodes, so you got.
So I'm halfway in, and I'm still not feeling it.
Really? Oh man.
I mean, she don't like adult humor, though.
Oh, you don't like adult humor?
That's what it is, adult humor.
Yes, the fuck she does.
Based on the evil.
I don't like immature humor.
Oh,
immature adult humor.
That's what I meant.
It's not immature adult humor. They're not like South Park dropping like fart jokes all the time. It's not that kind of humor.
I was gonna say, I'm like, damn, are you sure you're watching the same shit?
No, I don't like immature adult humor where it's all fart jokes and poop jokes and
this is not.
You know
right.
That's
this is more like raunchy.
No, this is not that. But no, I don't know. I'm not really feeling it.
Damn, that's crazy.
Maybe it's not for everybody, but it's an awesome dark DC film of Justice League that got his own take on.
Dude, I'm telling you, Platinum.
Titans is dope though.
If you have the chance and you have DC Universe,
is the actress playing Starfire really good? Because there's
Starlight. Oh man,
Starfire.
Not bad.
Starlight. Yeah, she's pretty good.
Starfire.
She's not bad.
Starlight.
Yeah, that's her name, right? Starlight.
No, Starfire.
No, Starfire.
They keep saying Starfire. You keep saying
Starlight. I don't know what it is.
Starfire. Basically, like a superpower Jubilee, like a rogue with Jubilee powers.
I don't think that.
No.
Yeah, Jubilee with the sparks. She uses light and basically.
That's the boys. That's the boys.
I'm saying I'm comparing 2 characters for that one.
No, Starfire and Starlight have totally different powers.
Yeah,
Starfire. And she has super strength. She doesn't have nothing else.
Who? Starfire?
No. Stop confusing me!
I'm confused. What the fuck? I'm fucking confused.
Oh my god!
What? I'm confused now.
He's talking about the chick on The Boys. The one that can blind you with bright light. That's what he's thinking about.
Starlight for The Boys is probably like Jubilee then. Fine, but
yeah, Jubilee and Rogue because she has.
Jubilee's more fireworks, not just.
Yeah, I would say Jubilee more fireworks.
I'm comparing in the same aspect. Like when there's light, she's gonna blind people, whatever.
That one's
I still think it's a stretch because
you stretch a little bit.
Use your imagination. Okay?
Imagination. Read between.
Use your imagination.
Read between the lines. I don't know.
Yeah.
You watched that one scene though, didn't you, Danny? Since you watched all of Titans.
I just watched the first episode. I didn't watch all of it.
You don't, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You watched all episode 1.
Yes.
Wasn't that
Don't spoil it.
Wasn't that? You ain't gonna be able to watch it.
Titans?
You won't be able to
I
watch
watch
it.
Titans.
Wait, when's it on?
It's on Disney. It's on Disney streaming services. Shit.
No, it's not. It's on this DC.
On DC streaming services, not Disney. DC.
I thought it was on CW.
Yeah, Disney doesn't own DC.
But like I said, I didn't watch it on DC. But I was able to. Yeah, but I was able to see it.
The only way Brandon's gonna watch it is if you hook him up there, Danny.
No, I got it. Don't worry about it.
I can do a watch party. I can do a watch party and you can watch it.
Yeah.
I got the whole season. I just have to watch it.
Oh, so you did the thing that Danny does.
Don't try to fucking expose me. Anyway.
What was with the whole thing about like Batman killing people in the Titan series, and he was like a more like serious.
I say don't spoil it. And
this is season 1.
He ain't seen none. I ain't seen none either. I only seen the one episode. I only seen the one episode.
I haven't seen any of it.
Look, don't take yours.
I didn't.
But I'm just gonna say that one section. Oh my god, it had me like hyped as fuck. I mean, Robin comes down.
Yes. Yeah, I know you're talking about now. Yeah.
Robin, and Terry. I think you have to watch it.
Yeah.
I think you'll like. But yeah,
I love DC, so I'll probably watch it.
It's good. It's raunchy too. It's raunchy too. So
these thugs are beating the shit out of someone.
No. He's still talking about it, Brandon.
He is. He's still talking about it, Brandon. I'm getting spoiled too, but I got it here because I'm the host.
But you watched it. I'm only talking about episode 1.
Oh, episode 1. Okay, you want me talking about 1? Okay, all right. You want me talking about 1? Okay.
I'm only talking about episode 1. But yeah,
but still a spoiler because I haven't seen episode 1.
Right, but there's other people. Don't spoil it. Too much people act like I can't spoil anything. Fuck.
I won't say anything.
Alright, so all we know that there's a scene. It's gonna be an OMG and it involves Robin. That's all we know. So
It's fucking awesome.
Well, okay.
I'll hook you up.
Jerry's like, don't fucking say shit.
Jerry. I'll hook you up, Jerry.
Next topic.
Alright.
Actually, I'm going to.
You hook me up. I'll do a watch party with that. I'll freaking throw that shit up on on a Saturday evening or something and watch it with.
You should be able to do what your like you did your movie night.
Yeah.
Because you
that does a screen share, so anything I can pull up on my screen, I can screen share.
You can play this the streaming service with the Xbox. You download the app and play it right through your Xbox.
Well, I don't know if I can screen share the Xbox.
I mean, I'm sure you can go caption card it and all that, whatever you got to do.
I don't know if it pulls up the capture card on that.
Welcome back, Lamont. But
all right,
Danny's supposed to give me the hookup.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
you have a website. I can probably just stream it on their website, right?
Yeah. Just capture the browser. Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, that's all I gotta do.
Hashtag PC.
That's the first one today. Damn.
It is. Hashtag PC. There's 2. Okay.
What we got next?
I'm skipping this last one because I know Terry is dying to kick it with her husband. Look, lying. Why
the fuck you lying?
All right, so what we're gonna do?
Let's do final round then.
Let's do final round. I am definitely in this bitch.
I wanna be in it too.
Ooh, God!
I'm not gonna be my normal over the top, range, but I want to.
We went over the top, Terry.
Yeah,
right.
I can make it over the top.
Persona demands.
You just want me to add theatrics?
Yes, Persona comes in here to watch your over the top Rage Queen. He's like,
he's gone silent. He probably left.
We'll probably watch it later.
Right. Right. You know, he'll have one hand on his mouse and the other hand. Okay. All right. So let's do final round. We have I guess just me and Terry. Is that it? Just me and Terry?
Go for it.
I'm out.
Oh shit. All right. Well, welcome me and Terry in the
final round.
And I will fucking start it. First things first. Pokemon Masters. Fuck you. I mean, honestly, truly, fuck you. I can't pick the Pokemon I want. I have to gotcha get it just to get got. And I'm sick of getting got by gotcha. I'm mad as fuck about that shit. That shit is pissing me off. Pokemon Masters, why? Nintendo, why? I do know why. Yes, the fuck I do know why. It's the cash. And I asked for it, and look what I got. I got EA Nintendo. So that's what the fuck we got right now. We got Activision Nintendo. We got Take-Two Nintendo. Whatever you want to label them, that's what the fuck they is right now. And I'm super shitty. I was hype as fuck. I was like, yes, Pokemon, mobile phone, let's go. Da-da-da-da, fuck you. And it was not what I expected. I do like the graphics. Graphics is alright. I'm mad. I'm big mad.
You're mad. Fuck goddamn Pokemon Master.
Fuck that goddamn game. I'm sick of that bullshit. I'm sick of that goddamn gotcha shit. I'm sick of the Nintendo bullshit. I want to go back to what the fuck it was. And that's how it is. My other anger too.
There you go.
Now my other anger too. I was trying to save my anger for Ric Flair.
What happened?
Yes. Went to Comic-Con yesterday to do some interviews and shit. I'm going to have that video up, so check that shit later. I'm going to do the upload for Comic-Con and my day at Comic-Con. But what the fuck? Ric Flair, hold on. Dude, first of all, don't fucking flatter yourself. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You're Ric Flair and shit. But this motherfucker, first of all, you can't talk to him. He didn't want to talk to anybody. He wanted you to give him $60 fucking for a selfie, and then you move the fuck along. Like, you can't say shit to him, can't talk to him, shake his hand, touch him. You can only lean in with a fucking, and then fucking move along. I was in line, me and the wifey, in line with our fucking platform shirts on, ready to fucking do this, ready to go. We get halfway up on the line, and this fucking douchebag comes up and he's like, "Sir, I need you to cut your camera off." I said, "What camera?" "The camera on your phone, the one you have on the stick." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, no pictures, no photos. You can't talk to him. If you have, make sure you have your cash ready so you can do the selfie and move along." I looked at that dude. I said, "You know what? You can take this $60 and shove it up your ass to the pink meat." And I literally walked out of the fucking line. Fuck you, Ric Flair, man. Look. I've always thought you're one of the best wrestlers of all time, but after that, fuck you, man. I will never try to talk to you, never try to meet you. I will never support shit that you do. I get it. You want to make money. I understand that, but you still need to be with the people. You can't just take the money and not talk to the fucking people. You know what I'm saying? We made you who you are. We were there at Space Mountain and shit. We were there and paid for your fucking pay-per-views. We were there when we bought your goddamn merchandise. At least you can do is give me 2 goddamn minutes of your time so I can get a whoa, shake your hand, tell you how much I love what you did for the industry, and then I can move on. Don't treat me like a fucking wheel in the cog. You know what I'm saying? That shit is some fucking bullshit. And I absolutely hated it. I felt so terrible. And I felt really bad. It was almost like, it's like just seeing somebody who you really respect, somebody who you see, somebody you look up to, somebody that you've been watching forever, treat you like shit. And I just was not having it. And I was super let down by that. So, hashtag fuck Pokemon Masters. Hashtag, unfortunately, fuck Ric Flair right now. All right, tagging Terry. Go.
All right. Well, first off, they say never meet your idols because that shit does happen. All right. Never, ever meet your idols because they're not going to live up to the expectations that you're envisioning. All right.
So fucking sad. So sad.
All right. But for me, I'm going to do my final round on the new Blair Witch game. All right. So I got this game. I was like, okay, I got Game Pass. I can play the game. I don't have to worry about spending a lot of money, which is good. And I was like, had pretty good expectations because the trailers really make this game look great and super freaking spooky. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be a great game that, you know, is gonna scare the shit out of me. And then I played this damn thing, and it's just overall a huge disappointment. It wasn't scary enough, and I can't handle scary. So for me, someone who's easily scared, to not be super scared, it was a letdown. Like, I had like 3 jump scares the whole time, and like some of those jump scares weren't even like spooky monster jump scares. They were just like a soldier shooting at me through the fog. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Okay, so no, it was a huge fucking letdown. I'm super disappointed in it, and it didn't feel Blair Witch to me. Like, they had Blair Witch elements, you know, like the stupid, like, little wooden cross symbol things that they hang up in the woods or whatever. And they had, like, you know, Polaroids of, like, people standing in a corner. And that's pretty much the extent of Blair Witch in this goddamn game. Alright? Freaking, it was just, ugh. That's it. Alright? The whole thing is a goddamn mindfuck. And it's just lots of fucking walking in circles. You're gonna get real comfortable with a campsite and real comfortable with a house. And that's pretty much it. You're just going to do constant laps.
So fucking boring, Terry.
The game was fucking horseshit, dude. It was a huge fucking letdown. Like, no, the trailers overhyped it and made it way better than what the fucking thing is. And that's one of those things I really hate, especially when it comes to like movies, when like they put like the best shit in the trailer, and then you watch the movie and then you're let down because there wasn't anything else good worth seeing. Well, that's what fucking happened with Blair Witch. There's nothing worth seeing in that goddamn game. All right, it was just horrible. It was horrible. And Mike, you're full of shit. There's no goddamn immersion in that game because the whole fucking time you're goddamn aggravated and frustrated and agitated that you're still returning to the same fucking campsite, you know, that you went to in chapter 1, then you're there in like chapter 4, chapter 7, chapter 9, you're still in that goddamn fucking campsite. What the fuck? I don't want to be there anymore. And they're like, oh, it looks like it's older now. I don't give a fuck if the campsite's older now. I don't want to be here anymore. Fuck this shit. Okay, where's the you know, the spooky shit, you know, in the house, in the basement, and all the stuff that I was expecting? There's none of that shit. There's none of that shit. All right, it's just a man losing his shit in the woods. You know, possible spoiler alert. Close your ears for a second. He's just having, you know, lots of flashbacks of shit that happened in his childhood and his time in the military. That's it. That's your goddamn Blair Witch experience. This man reliving his, you know, his traumas from his life, and there's no really big spooky spook stuff happening. It's bullshit. False advertisement. I'm disappointed. I'm pissed. And they're lucky I didn't pay for that shit because I would demand a refund.
Oh shit!
Bitch, I don't want motherfucking money back.
I get it. God damn. Okay, yeah. You know, I'm already a scary ass bastard.
And Mike, of course you're not frustrated. You're sitting there Googling and watching how to do shit. Literally, he pissed me off. He fucking pissed me off. I'm trying to do this goddamn playthrough, and I literally have it tagged, and I'm doing a blind playthrough. That means don't fucking tell me anything. This motherfucker goes on Google, looks up how do I progress in the goddamn level, and he freaking just bombs that answer in my chat without me even saying I need help. He's like, I'm just gonna Google the answer so we can move this shit along, and that pissed me off, man. Mom, my phone's talking to me because she even knows how pissed I am. God damn it. One thing you never fucking do is freaking, you know, backseat game somebody who's doing a blind fucking playthrough. That's why it's a blind playthrough, Mike. What the fuck?
Exposed.
Alright, so of course you're not frustrated or getting stuck. You're Googling the goddamn walkthrough.
Ooh.
Exposed.
Ooh. Ooh. That is purely exposed in final round. God damn, Terry.
Bitch, I want my
I
motherfucking
feel
money
you.
back.
I feel you. That's why I'm not fucking with it. That's why I'm like, Terry tested it out. Nope. Rip. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit.
I mean, there's legit times I'll ask for help. I'll get stuck in the game and I'll ask for help. But he helped me when I wasn't asking for help. He just like dropped it in there. And
look, should I take a life away for that?
Everybody here who's a gamer knows if you're trying something brand new for the first time, the last thing you want is someone to tell you how to do it. You want to play through the game at least once on your own.
Right. Right.
And he fucking dropped the solution in my chat.
I know you were triggered. I know you were super triggered.
So I was like, well, don't fucking do that shit. I was so mad. I was so fucking mad.
Oh, shit. But you know, that's hashtag Big Mike. That's what he does.
You know, it's like playing a game that you were, you know, imagine playing a game you were hyped for. Like, I wasn't really hyped for this, but imagine, let's say Cyberpunk. Imagine you guys are hyped for Cyberpunk. The game comes out. You start playing it. You're only an hour in. Mike comes along. He drops a major fucking spoiler because he Googled it. And he drops it in your chat right then and there. That's how livid I fucking was.
This motherfucker would be banned from chat. You know what I'm saying?
Right? That's what he fucking did.
I'll be so fucking pissed, honestly. Don't fucking do this shit, Mike. And you can't say shit right now because it's still final round, bitch. Now what?
Well, yeah. You don't drop spoilers or give away solutions to a game unless the gamer asks for help. Okay?
Please. Please.
Oh.
Terry.
It's kind of hard for me to get scared in the game when I'm sitting there pissed off and aggravated because Mike did that, and then I was annoyed as shit walking in a damn circle in the woods, returning to the same campsite over and over. So it was really hard for me to get scared at that point. I was just mad and agitated.
You should call it Triggered Witch Project. It's just all right, Terry. Are you okay now? Okay.
I hope Mike got enough theatrics.
He did. That was me and Terry in
Final round.
All right, one thing before we go.
Okay, since final round is over.
Yes.
I wanted to say something. Your experience with Ric Flair kind of makes me mad because why does he need the money?
Why does he need $60 fucking from me?
Is the final round over?
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask you about the Ric Flair thing. So he was really that much of an asshole?
Dude,
like, he didn't say nothing?
Nothing. He was forcing people to literally take a selfie and then pushes them along. Like, no interaction.
Lame.
It was so
just
fucking terrible.
Like when I went and I saw Kevin Sorbo, he at least had a conversation with him.
Oh shit, Kevin Sorbo, that's Hercules.
I saw Kevin Sorbo and he initiated the conversation with me. I didn't.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I did get the chance to talk with the creator of Ren and Stimpy. He was super willing to talk, even though he had
Kevin
a giant
Sorbo. Like, I highly recommend you guys, if you guys are fans of Kevin Sorbo, go meet him. He's a good guy, and he and he will always talk to you. He literally went there and he told me what his plans were later that weekend with his kid. He's like, I'm taking my daughter, and we're going to see the SeaWorld, and he's like, I got this. We're gonna do like the behind the scenes. They're gonna show. She's gonna get to feed them behind the scenes and stuff. And I'm like, that's pretty sweet. He actually opened up and told me about what he was going to do with his daughter, something that he didn't have to share.
Yeah, Mark Hamill and Roland North are pretty fucking cool too because they're very interactable with their character.
Some people are like Terry said, are really cool. Like, I mean, I had the same experience when I went and saw Adam West, which is Batman from TV show.
Yeah.
And he wanted $100 just to get a picture.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just like, and there's like no interactions.
I stood in 4 hours. I was telling Brandon about this. 4 hours, and all I got was a fist bump. He said, "Move along."
Yeah, I think to get
I was like,
Evan
wow.
Sorbo's picture, I think it was like $40 or $50 for his to get an autograph photo. But at least he talked to me, and he made it more than just a transaction.
Danny,
it was purely a transaction. Go ahead.
Yeah, Ric Flair right now is trying to get a patent for him to be have the man persona, so no one else can have it.
I'm gonna still be Dan the Man. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying?
You know who else is shitty too? Who the
Brock Lesnar,
actor that
shitty.
played in the first Saw
CM
movie,
Punk
the
is
doctor
shitty.
and whatnot? What?
So CM Punk shitty, Brock Lesnar shitty.
No, I'm talking about the guy who played the movie in Saw, the doctor or whatnot. That had to cut off his ankle. He's pretty shitty too. Because when we waited in the line, I couldn't take the picture. The
Who was
person
he?
that was with him, like, oh, we'll take the picture. I'm like, I can't take it. You know, myself. Oh no! And the person that took it was so shitty. It wasn't much of an interaction at all. And when I shook the guy's hand, it was all flimsy and shit. Like it wasn't a firm handshake. I'm like, it felt you know what I'm saying? It just felt so down, like uninspired. Like
I was so fucking disappointed. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. My heart was broken, man, because it was like, and I know people say get ready for that. You know, you try to, but nothing breaks your heart than somebody just being not who they are, say they are. You know,
Joel had that experience when he was younger. He was a huge fan of he grew up on a lot of classic TV shows because his family was super into the old stuff. So he grew up watching the original Incredible Hulk with Lou Ferrigno. So Lou Ferrigno was
Lou Ferrigno? Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he got to meet Lou Ferrigno, and Lou Ferrigno was a complete rude asshole to him when he was a kid, and it ruined it. He was like he ever since then he hates Lou Ferrigno, wants something to do with any of his shit. You know?
Here was the most heartbreaking part of it. There was some kids that were in line that were way ahead of me in the line for Ric Flair, and they went to go take the photo, and it was so quick, and they ushered him out, and you could hear the kid when they were walking with their dad. He said, "Well, how come Ric Flair didn't talk to me?" That was so fucking sad. I'm like,
it's sad.
I'm like, man, you just ruined that kid's life. Like that kid was like,
yeah.
Some of those people.
The dad probably was like a super fan.
Those
like
kids
I am.
will remember that because
the dad was probably a super fan like I was. Probably hyped up Ric Flair. This is the greatest dude. He's the the women kid. Kiss stealing, women dealing, and probably hyped them up. And the kid was, your kids, they finally kind of tend to like what you like. So they probably, kid had every Ric Flair thing, and it was just super fucking sad.
Sure, that broke his little heart, and he's probably gonna be like tearing down his posters when he got home.
It's gonna be shitty. So, but that was my thing. Okay, so here's what I want to kind of show too. I got some art while I was there too. It'll also be on the video.
Ooh, show and tell.
Yep. I got some show and tell. So
hey guys,
check this shit out here. So I have
to bounce.
Oh, that looks nice.
Okay.
All right, Platinum. But yeah, I got this. Let me show.
Ooh, that's nice.
Take it easy, guys.
Platinum.
Cheers, Platinum.
All right, Platinum. So that dude,
black.
look at this dude's painting style. Like,
that is so good.
Oh, wow.
That is amazing.
fucking
rogue.
amazing, right?
Okay, I want that.
That's nice.
This. Hold on, let me. I got another
Who
one.
is that?
Too.
Who is that? Electra?
That was Rogue.
Oh, Rogue.
Rogue, dude.
Rogue.
Rogue.
Fucking Rogue.
She didn't look like Rogue. I mean,
That totally looks like Rogue.
That doesn't look like Rogue to you? I mean,
That is fucking Rogue. I mean, it's a pin-up version of her.
Right,
Michael wasn't looking at the face.
Check this
well, I mean,
out.
it's
Harley
throwing me off
Quinn
because
and Ivy.
That's Harley
Oh, wow.
Quinn for the record with Ivy.
And Ivy.
With Ivy.
In case you get lost on the vines.
Oh, now that's
So
fine. I want that.
that dude was selling them 3 for $25, so I just got
3 for what?
3 for $25. 3 for
Oh,
$25.
that's a good deal then. That's a good deal.
So
yeah.
now check this one. This one blew my mind right here. A sweet lady.
Whoa.
Her name
Wow.
is Miss Chibi Artist. I will have her link below. Believe it or not, this is not painted. She used Photoshop and paint effects to simulate painting, and she created this Sora. Fucking
cool.
amazing.
That's amazing.
Check her out. That's her card right there. She signed it. She signed the picture for me. It's behind this. I thought this was fucking amazing with the Sora. Check this shit out. This is for all the old school dudes out there. Look at this dude's art. House Party, the old school House Party movie. They used these characters for that. That was fucking dope. He signed it for me too. I could not believe that. I was like, oh shit, that's like old school House Party movie. We get it play. So that shit was dope. That shit was dope.
That's cool.
And then
Is
here's
that,
the
is
best
that
one.
from Recess and Hey Arnold?
Yeah, Hey Arnold. Yeah, he used the characters for that. Oh wait, here's one here. Now this was a local artist here. he did some mock-ups and some drawings and stuff. It was like 4 for $5 or something, $5. So he drew her. He did this bomb-ass Batman for me and
That
shit.
is pretty nice.
Wow.
Dope. And then he has, let's see. Okay, so Webtoons, Perry Comics is the guy, local here and shit. I love this style. It's almost kind of like Mad Magazine style, the way he does his characters and stuff like that. And he does the stark black and white contrast. Super fucking dope comic book too. I like supporting the local because you get something, you get the best ideas from not the biggest. You know what I'm saying? You get some good ass shit. So that was dope, and he was a cool ass chill dude too.
I know. Me and Mike's gonna go to the Comic-Con in December.
We're trying to go to the Comic-Con, the one in New York, right?
Well, there's one in Pittsburgh for us.
Okay, you got your own. Okay, because I'm trying to go to the one in New York. That's the one I really want to go to. Ren and Stimpy.
When's that?
December. I thought it was December.
Oh.
So Ren and Stimpy, signed by Bob Camp. He is one of the co-creators of Ren and Stimpy.
Oh wow!
And I did an interview with him as well. So check that video out when I get that. Shit
I love Ren and Stimpy.
That's my childhood right there.
Okay, now this artist here, Dragonics, and what the hell was this? His name is Mitchell. So shouts out to Mitchell. Me and him had a good time. We did an interview as well. I got 2 items from him. So I got this Dragonics comic book that he did. Pretty fucking dope as well. Some of the art in this. You know, I love that it's almost like an Art Deco style of art that he does. But I thought it looked pretty fucking dope. I love the smear shades that he does on that. That shit's dope as shit. But here's the best one I think I have right here. And this one had me dying laughing. Fucking Deadpool as Mr. Rogers. Look at this shit. And even if you look close up, his tie has a middle finger and fucking tacos.
Oh, damn.
Look at this shit right here, dude. I'm going to definitely frame this one. It's a painting, kind of like a pastel painting that he did of Deadpool as Mr. Rogers, dude. Look at the King Friday with a fucking sword.
I'd definitely put that in a frame.
Look at that shit. That shit was fucking
nice.
amazing. It blew my mind. I was like, wow, man. You spoke to my soul with that one right there. Deadpool is Mr. Rogers. So,
I got head out. I got guests coming.
All right. Yeah, we get ready to end the show right now, too. So, yeah.
See ya.
So that's what I got. All right, King, man. So, yeah, thank you guys for checking us out. What's up, Big Cloud, man?
You guys should look up comic book artist Jamie Tyndall. He is amazing, and he's my favorite. He does some great stuff. Jamie Tyndall.
Yep. So
I got to meet my idol a couple of years ago. I still have the picture, but this is who I got.
Who?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jason David Frank.
Right? Yeah.
Jason David Frank.
Yeah, that's definitely my idol right there.
David Yost was at the at Comic-Con, at our Comic-Con here, the Blue Ranger. But he was wanting like ridiculous money too. He wanted like $50 for the selfie and shit.
That's not bad though. I mean, I actually did that for Jason David Frank because he was
a little more friendly though. He was way more friendly though. Because even when he was walking out, I was like Blue Ranger, and he turned around. And he was like,
"Yep,"
and I was like, "Okay," you know what I'm saying? Damn, like,
so that's what I like because that's what I like because like Jason David Frank, when I went to go get his autograph and his picture. Even though it was the Comic-Con was closing at the time when I was there, he stood there and said, "Look, I'm gonna finish this for my."
That's good, but that's because he cared. See, it's different between caring about your fans.
That I like.
You care about your fans. These are the people who put you in your place that you're right now,
Mike.
These are people who support you. These are people who are your fans. These are people who have paid your way into whatever, whatever icon status you have reached right now. So I could not believe it. I was super disappointed. But Comic-Con as a whole was super funny and amazing. So check that video out. Shouts out to chat, Big Cloud, John. I saw Logical Nonsense, Pudsy. What's up, Pudsy? Christopher. Yes.
Next time you go meet Rick, you gotta get your Ric Flair drip on. Why? He didn't want to meet you.
Man, shut the fuck up. Anyway,
I didn't want to say that the whole time.
That's what EJ, who has a persona.
You got a Ric Flair drip on.
Man, fuck Mike. You, man. You goddamn asshole. Lamont, what up, Lamont? Joel, because Joel's eager to spend the day with Terry. I know they're both giddy. A la carte. So shouts out to chat. Shouts out to the panel. Platinum Godfather, King, the Rage Queen, Cool Cat Terry, Brandon the Whole Man. Fuck you, Big Mike. And you can catch us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Podbean, shit. Where else? Pornhub, anywhere.
There we go.
Anywhere you can log on. Anywhere you can log on and get logged in, you can check us out. We super appreciate it. Honestly, we love you guys. We can't do this without you. Make sure you share it, sub, like, do it all.
Hey,
we
we're
appreciate
at 492. We're at
492. We're almost at 500. So help us get to 500. We'll do another giveaway as well. I've already honored the request for the game. We're just waiting on the shirt. Once the shirt gets to that person, they will have everything and they will have all the winnings. But I already gave
winnings.
The winnings. Yes, because
winnings?
Because it's plural.
We're gonna be winning like Charlie Sheen.
God damn it!
Shut the fuck, please! Yeah, that's it. God damn it! He trying to lose that last life. That's what the fuck he trying to do.
He has that tiger blood in him now.
Yeah,
Days on drinking tiger blood. Winning.
I'm talking about you, Mike.
Plural, like 2 items. Like shirt and code. Shut the fuck up, Big Mike. Anyway, we really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And hell, we will see you guys next week. Thank you. Peace out.
Oh, God.
Yeah. What up, y'all? Tell me I'm a dime, you feel me?
Get over here! Final round.
This the platform, bitch. Hey, this that platform shit.
Finish him.
Yeah, who's the best when it comes to this game? If you with the Mortal Kombat, I'ma leave you in flames. It's the platform, I knock a bitch right out of their shoes. A Street Fighter till I die, I hit like Ken and Ryu. I punish niggas like Tekken 007 with a weapon. Teach a fuckboy a lesson, I'm double dragging, no wrestling. Shoot the 3 and cross you over, you can call me 2K. And the devil may cry 1,000 times, but watch what you say. Because this is my Call of Duty, so by now you should know me. Cut a motherfucker in half and then slide out like Shinobi. Steal your car and catch a charge, fuck it, this Grand Theft Auto. Double dribble around a nigga and let the blood stain follow. This the platform, yeah. This the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah. This that platform shit. This the platform, yeah. This the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah. This that platform.